What's up? What's up? It's the Arthur Moats Experience with Deke. I'm Arthur Moats, and that's my main man, Deke.
What's the word, bro?
Man, you know, living our best life, vibed out as we always are. As we always are. I'm multitasking, doing a couple of things when we back in the saddle, baby. So yeah, life is good, man. How are you, bro?
I'd agree. I'm feeling really good.
Are you warmed up from yesterday, bro?
Yeah.
Right.
We ended up going golfing yesterday. It was fun. Me, you, Dom. Dom's what would you call him?
Like, I don't know how we put it. Video editor, content creator, behind the scenes right now.
Sure.
Does more like the game.
Yeah, we hired him last
year.
year. You guys saw a video of us introducing him to you.
Mm-hmm.
So us three went out golfing. The Moats team, the podcast team, right?
The crew, yeah.
And it was freezing. It actually snowed
It
out
was
on
actually
the course.
super cold, bro.
And I showed up in a t-shirt and shorts.
With the taco meat showing. Shout out.
I'm telling you, it wasn't that cold at my house. Didn't think it was going to be. I thought it was going to be like 50. But turns out it was freezing enough for it to be snowing. But yeah, no, I was good. I mean, you saved the day because you had a hoodie.
Oh, bruh. We was all freezing out that day. I was
able to rock the hoodie, get through the round, and it was a lot of fun. I'm glad you set it up.
Yeah, man, even though you beat us, I don't really know how I feel about that all the way, man. I felt like, I thought we was going to pull it out at the end.
Right, it was
felt
me
good,
versus
man.
you and Dom. You and Dom were a scramble.
Yeah.
And it was good. It was a good match. It was like I was up 1 for some of it, up 2 for a portion of it.
The most you got to was 3 at one point.
3. 3 after it was like a hole or 2. Then I gave one back, and then I was up 2 going into the last hole, and then I closed it out. Yep.
Yeah. No, but it was a vibe though, bro. Definitely was a vibe, man. We gotta do that again, man. But I definitely enjoyed that, man. But it was a good weekend though, even sports wise. I mean, I'm thinking to myself, the Pirates, what they took care. I mean, what they did this weekend, man. What they swept the Reds, was it Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then they won yesterday, Sunday. So yeah, and then obviously was able to go down there and check that game out in person, man. That was crazy. But it's fun right now, man. They hot. I think they said they got the longest active winning streak right now in the MLB. The longest winning streak for the Pirates since I think it was what they say. Actually, I got a picture of this thing, man, because I wanted to make sure I didn't butcher this stat for them, since it's not often that we got some positivity like this to holler about for them Pirates. But yeah, it's the Pirates. They've won 7 straight, which is the longest active streak in the MLB, and it's their longest winning streak since 2018. So man, shout out to them dudes over there taking care of business too. Had a boxing match. I see some of y'all in the comment section already talking about that. Tank Davis versus Ryan Garcia. Lived up to the hype, man. That was a dope fight, man. It was good to see Tank be able to come out victorious with that thing, man. So, yeah, my Lakers took care of business. Yeah, it was a vibe, bro. It was a good weekend, man. It's a good weekend.
Yeah, no complaints here.
Yeah.
Did a lot of golfing, a lot of drinking, spending time with good people.
Also eating healthy. Do not minimize
Right, I'm drinking healthy alcohol.
Deke has turned over a new leaf, ladies and gentlemen. He is very, very much aware of what he's putting in his body from a food standpoint. And I like that, man. I just want to let you know, man, like, keep up the good work, bro. Like, hell yeah, man. But they say health as well, baby. So for you to be focusing on your health, focusing on what you eating and stuff like that, man, I like that, bro.
Yeah, I'm drinking vodka instead of beer.
Yeah.
Drinking seltzers.
Technically, that is a healthier option. I know for me, when I choose to drink, I like to go with a vodka over the beer because it is less calories. So there is a science behind this thing, man.
Yeah, I don't think I should get a pat on the back or anything for that. But
that's a healthy selection, though. You don't got to do a massive change. It's all little steps.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, still ways away. I'll just put it to you that way. Just need to drop some pounds for sure, though.
Well, hey, one small step for mankind. Y'all peep Deke, though, man. All right, we're going to support Deke on his journey. All right, so don't be out here trying to give him nothing that isn't healthy. All right? We support you. Whatever you choose to eat.
See, I don't know. I mean, I don't consider necessarily what I ate yesterday healthy, though.
I'm
just doing no carbs.
That's a healthy selection, though. That's what I'm saying.
Eat the hot dog without the bun.
Whoa.
Eat the chicken nuggets,
I like
I
it,
wouldn't,
though,
I wouldn't say they're that healthy.
It's healthier, though. You see what I mean? It's a healthy decision. It works. It's perspective. Yeah.
Doing what I can out here.
But no, I like it though, man. I like it. But yeah, I'm trying to think, man. Was there anything else on my end? Because today, obviously, we're going to talk a little around the league, man. We did have some craziness that took place over the weekend, so we're going to obviously react to that. But then we got to do our final mock draft, the 2.0 for the podcast, man. So that's going to be exciting, man, because, yeah, we have not done a second one yet. And free agency is pretty much, done for the most part up until the draft. So we should be able to get the most accurate depiction of this. All right. So, guess with that being said, man, if you ready, I'm ready, man. Let's get this thing rolling. So drop it in the comment section where you are tuning in from. We give you those big boy shout outs to start today's show. And hit that like button on the front there. Alex Papa Michael, you are funny for actually hearing me say that. Shout out to you.
All right. We got Quan Summer, 323, Watts, California. What's good? R. Barley 18, the Rail City, Altoona. Best hats in all of sports.
Big
really
facts.
pumped for the draft. Took work off. Got 3 big porterhouses, 10 pounds of Alaskan King crab, and a bottle of Gentleman Jack. Let's go.
Man, that sounds like that's where the party going to be at. I likes that, baby. I likes that, man. We'll turn up one time. Please turn up.
Kenneth Moses, 757, salute from Virginia Beach. Moats,
Let's
what's your
get it.
funniest or weirdest Peasy story or moment?
Man, funny is weird. Trust me, there's a ton of them. Unfortunately, I cannot share a lot of them. I'll just say, man, one of the funniest moments for me, man, was when my man had finally came back from his. I don't necessarily call it a suspension, but remember when he had got in trouble? He got arrested. The final regular season game going into the playoffs, we ended up beating Cincinnati, so we had to go on the road or whatever. But that whole week prior to him being able to come back, we were all like, man, because we knew he was innocent. We knew he didn't do nothing wrong. And it was just like, dang, man, we need our dog back. But he was, going through it because he's like, man, I'm innocent. And, because of who I am, like, I'm kind of just being like, viewed as this negative person, this bad guy. And he's really going through it. So we're like, we're going to get free Peasy shirts and do all the whole movement and stuff like that, man. But I remember him telling us before the game, he's like, yo, if y'all love me, man, if y'all really love me, y'all go out there and take care of business, man, because, I can't be in trouble and then y'all play bad. They're going to fire me behind this. You know what I mean? So we like, dang, all right, we got to go ahead and ball. So actually, it was the Dolphins playoff game, the home one that we hosted. But when he hits, was it Matt Moore, knocks him out and all that other stuff. So we ended up taking care of business. And I just remember that following, I think it was a Wednesday, he got to come to work, got to come back and get reinstated. And man, we watching his face. He looked like a kid on like Christmas morning, tears in his eyes, like happy to be there. But it was just a vibe because it was like, man, we knew he was good. We knew he didn't do nothing wrong. But for him, he just felt like, yo, if y'all don't ball, like it's over for me. And he was dead serious, in terms of like pushing that narrative with us, man. But I remember we went out there, took care of business. And it was just a vibe, man. Just seeing our homie come back, feel good, feel welcomed, and all was well. All was well.
Right. King Toady, 901, Memphis, Tennessee. Fred Stevenson, Winsboro, South Carolina.
Shout out. Let's go.
Rodney Klein, the 724, Beaver Falls, PA, a.k.a. Fallstown. Let's go, Bucks.
Let's go, Bucks. Let's go, baby.
Broderick Pritchett, STL, Rio in the Lou.
Ooh, St. Louis in the house. I like that.
Chase, Rochester, 585. Not too far from your other favorite place, Buffalo.
Hey, man, I'm real familiar with Rochester. Shout out to all my St. John Fisher folks out there. And shout out to my Dinosaur Barbecue people as well, baby.
Young Poppy Benito, 717, Hershey, PA.
Shout out to Hershey.
No Sleep Gang. John Easton, 412, Pittsburgh/Crafton.
I like Crafton. I respect that.
Slim Woe, 808, 412, Pittsburgh, PA.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Christopher Olding, 912, Savannah, Georgia.
Shout out to Savannah, by the way.
I'll say a few more here. We got King Toady is really letting us know he's from Memphis, Tennessee. I think he's got a bot that's just writing it in. I've seen him.
You got to think
comment that like 10 times.
You got to think though. Memphis did get beat by my Lakers the other day, so maybe he's just trying to let it be known that Memphis is in the house. He's putting a little extra emphasis on it. There's nothing wrong with that.
Adam Eccles, 706, Athens, Georgia. Go Dogs. And then Frankie Matalano. Shout out from Salinas, the 831. Let's go Steelers.
Let's go.
That's my last one.
Let's go. I like it, Dombrowski. I like it, man. Because, yes, it is all over the place here. All over the place. But let me see. I think I got a couple. And who just end up with? I did. Oh, my goodness. I think this should be a new set right here. All right. Mr. Pitt Steelers for like, oh, now the chat just jumped on me. All right, there we go. 817 Funky Town, Texas. What up? Well, what up to you, player? What ups to you? Adam Eccles tuning in from the 706. I think you shouted him out in Athens, Georgia with the Go Dogs. So that means Ohio Steeler fan. 937. Tuning in for the 937, which is Ohio. Then after that, let's see. Oh, all right, we jumping again. I see you, Kaylin, KG. Or is that KJ? I'm going to just go with KG. KG. Man, that's a... All right, if I say KA and then JE, how are you pronouncing that?
KG.
All right. Well, we're going with Kaylin, KG, Hunter, Haynes, tuning from the 330 Youngstown, Ohio, baby. And I will end it with Chris Volger, tuning from the 702 Vegas, in the building. Shout out to Vegas, by the way, man. Love it.
All right. Well, we got some upper room gifts to begin the show from AJ Martinez.
Shout out to AJ.
Sent 5 of them to Rodney Klein, Jaime, Brant Strolin, Mr. Jassim, and Fatboy Guap.
Man, first off, AJ Martinez, you're a rock star at life. We greatly appreciate you paying it forward. And to those individuals Deke just named, welcome to the upper room. Yes, indeed.
Next, Fish Momentum. Hey, guys, how are you?
Man, life is
Hashtag
great,
Jack Maurice Myers Jr.
Shout him out. You heard it.
Also says, rest in peace, Jalen Martin, my dog.
R.I.P., baby. Dang. But I say, definitely not a fan of when, anybody passing on. Definitely not, man. Definitely not.
AJ Martinez says, Moats and Deke, frozen taco meat.
Frozen. All right. You got he do got the taco meat showing today, huh?
I guess a little bit.
It was frozen. It would have been frozen yesterday. It for a fact would have been frozen. We would have made about 3 holes in that day. It really snowed yesterday.
It did.
I'm just really.
I didn't know if I was seeing things, but
hold on.
It was definitely snowing.
It definitely snowed.
Yeah, because I asked the one group, I was looking for my ball the one time, and I asked them, I was like, it snowed, right? They're like, yeah, it did.
It did. It definitely snowed when we were out there. Oh, my gosh. It's in April. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, you right, though.
Yo Young, Mock, 17, is CG. Who the hell's CG?
Gonzalez. No, wait, Christian Gonzalez?
Yep, he's got him at
That's
17.
Saying, yeah.
32, Drew Sanders.
Okay.
49, Cody Mauk. And 80, Siaki.
Hey, man.
Nothing wrong with that.
If you hit it like that, baby, come on now. That's an awesome draft. We will all be in support of that one.
Fish Momentum Draft Week, guys. Ambition at Rivers, May 12th, 2023.
Let's go.
May 12th.
Let them know you was already warming up Rivers too, man.
I went to Rivers on Saturday. I was down there. And I didn't think, based off of Fish Momentum and his comments regarding Ambition's schedule, I didn't think he was down there this past Saturday.
But you were ready, though.
I was ready.
You were definitely ready.
I was bummed that he wasn't playing. I'm like, I'm down here.
Yeah.
Where's Ambition at?
Yeah.
Ambition got to play some more shows. He's be out there a little bit more than what he already is, maybe.
You heard what Deke said. Come on,
should have been
now.
there on Saturday. I was there.
Momentum. Deke was down there. I told you, Deke be outside. I don't be outside like that. Deke was outside though, bro. My father-in-law still in town, so y'all know I've been, so we've been wheeling and dealing, having a little vibe that way. But Deke outside. If Deke say Ambition need more at the casino, better listen to Deke, man. Deke has his fingerprint on the pulse of the city. He does.
Monyaj, Gibbs and Robinson said at pick 32, should we make a 3-headed monster at running back?
Dude, that is... Oh, I do like the concept of the super aggressive Russian attack and things like that. I just don't know if we could do it in the first round. Like, that's my only issue, man. First round running back is a hard sell already. And then for us, with us already having Najee, who we just took in the first round, was that 2 years ago? trying to sell it at 32, even though it's technically a second round. We know what 32nd pick is. That's the first round talent. I just don't know, man. I just don't know. How you feel about that, man?
No.
I was like, yo, that's early for RB, and we already got a Najee and a Jalen. Like, yeah.
Listen, I did that in Madden.
Yeah,
I drafted
man.
Bijan at pick 32. But that's Madden. And they don't have Jalen Warren rated that good. I think he's like a 70. He's better than a 70 in real life.
Yeah.
He's
a lot better
he's a
than
damn
70
good
in
running
real
back.
life.
So
Yeah,
we don't
a lot
need
better
a
than
third
70.
guy. We don't.
Yeah, that's my only thing, man. Like, if the running back position was like how wide receiver was, you can make a better sell for it. But just with the value of it and how that position, the asset there, depreciates so fast, man. It's just, it's hard to really justify doing that while we still are looking, depending on which week it is, at the other first round running back we took. So,
Our Barley. We keep talking purebloods. Is Ike Taylor the biggest pureblood? Sleeping in Dan's office, keys to the building, Paul Bear. Is it even close?
I mean, now you bring up a good point. Now, Ike called Dan like his dad. He would be like, "That's Papa Room." Like, that's different for me, Nothing against Ike, nothing against his relationship. Like, I'm glad that they got that relationship. I don't typically have that type of relationship with anybody that's not my father. So yeah, he can have the pure blood title. Absolutely. Man, they had a crazy relationship, man. It's like, yo, y'all really related? Like, is that your dad for real? Like, that was the dynamic. So, like I said, man, shout out to IT. Yeah, he bring up a good point. Great point there.
There's some good pureblood tendencies right there.
There was some strong pure blood tendencies, man. Yeah.
I mean, you got to throw Mean Joe Green in there.
He ain't never sleep in his office and call him Pops, though.
I'm just saying.
In
terms of like Steeler greats and stuff, you got Mean Joe, you got Big Ben, Jack Lamp, like those. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Any of those. Troy Polamalu.
I ain't hear Ben sleep in his office either and call him Pops. Like, yo, it's just different, bro. It was different. I like it. Ike definitely, now that you said that, Ike low-key got the title. I'm like, yo, Ike might be in the will somewhere, bro. If we being real about Ike might be in his will, bro. Like, they was that tight, man.
Wow.
Why Ike had like a little stake? I'm gonna give you 1% share of the organization. What? Something in there? Just cause.
Yeah, now he's doing some scouting for us too.
You see how it happened, right? Maybe I should have slept in the office too. Now that I think about it, man. There you go.
AJ Martinez gifted 5 Arthur Moats memberships again.
He spun the block. You telling me?
Jason Canister, Adam Eccles, Alex Smith, Phantom TV, and Nathaniel Carter.
Man, AJ Martinez, you doing it, baby. You being a rock star at life. We are so appreciative of you. And to those people that Deke just named, welcome to the Upper Room. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And speaking of the Upper Room, for the new members, the old members, and everybody that falls in between, we did drop a Upper Room early access video on Tanner Muse, a film session on him. Actually been up for the Upper Room, man, the past couple of days. Still is available to you guys. Early access, all right? So just keep that in mind, man. That is a part of the Upper Room day, man. We do, special things like that for you guys, man, just to, pay our respects and show our appreciation to you guys as well. But, shout out to you, the AJ Martinez, from the heart, man. Shout out to you. And I there you go. So that way y'all don't be up here like, he didn't touch his heart. People be sometimes, man.
Gorilla Mode. Moats, how is Dylan Brooks going to act like the victim after sending shots at LeBron, then shooting his team out of the game? Makes no sense.
Sending shots, yeah, literally and figuratively, man. My man bought my dog in this, in the Prince Maker. That's not cool, bro. It was not cool. Blatantly, too. Fucker. I say, Lord, why are you being like this, Dylan? And then definitely tried to play why are y'all trying to make me the bad guy, the villain? The media's trying to do it. It's the fans trying to do it. No, buddy, you did this when you said what you said in the interview. So LeBron just, said what he said, and after that, proceeded to give you buckets, get the dub. Now they talking about, is Dylan Brooks going to be on the team after this series? I'm like, Lord, this is slippery slope, man. You got to be careful. Now he want to walk it back. It's just hard out there sometimes, man. Cause and effect. But I do wish the best for him, man, because, I understand it does take a ton to make it professionally in any element. So you don't want to see a person lose it because they aren't taking advantage of the opportunity. But for him, I hope that he just kind of gets his eyes woke up a little bit and understands that, hey, man, you got to, if you're going to make the noise, you got to produce to back it up. We've talked about that here plenty of times, man. You can't be the noisy person and not producing.
I needed more buckets from LeBron, though.
Ain't nothing
Unfortunately.
wrong with that, man.
Had a parlay with him. I needed over 23.5.
Oh, you went the parlay
the
route.
Pirates win. And the Pirates had me.
Yeah. Brian just got you the dub. I feel you. I feel what you're saying, though.
Other Jacob, hashtag pick a fence. Watch the live Ramon Foster show.
Speaking of that, though. Wait a minute. Speaking of that, though. So you had your parlay go with the Pirates.
Yeah.
I like that, yo. You putting Pirates in parlays?
Yeah, Pirates were actually 2 favors.
Oh, my
They were at
God.
minus 160, so I wanted to bump it down to like
You
even.
put the Pirates in a parlay?
Yeah.
Bruh. Wow. Yeah. You have some serious go-aheads over there, man. I would be just petrified that they were going to be the one to mess up my parlay. I don't.
No.
Yeah, it's certain
Pirates
teams.
are the
I'm
ones
like,
you can count
I
on.
don't want to put them in a
OBJ
parlay.
let me down.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Tank got me right though. This was the funniest thing though too, bro. So I had my money on Tank to take care of business, but I had it for a 7th round KO. When he dropped Ryan in the second, bro, you know how much my heart was pounding that, yo, don't knock him out. Don't win this fight or lose this fight before the 7th round. I did not like that feeling all the way, man. It was super weird. Like I was rooting, but I'm like, almost like half-heartedly rooting, like do good, but not too good. It was weird, man. Super weird, bro. I'm just glad it worked out for me in the end, though. In the end, he waited to the 7th, and then as soon as it started, it was over. I'm like, oh, whew. All right, thank you for the payday, but Lord, this is kind of crazy. Shout out to DraftKings. We're actually going to talk about them today, too, man, since, they are holding us down for the show. But, yeah, man. No, so shout out to your parlay missing, and shout out to me hitting.
No shout out to my parlay missing. That's
No,
not the right words.
shout out. No, I'm not going with that.
Nope.
You don't want to shout? We can't just shout it out, just like, yo, shout out, man.
No, I'm good.
It was a thought that
No,
counted,
let's not
man.
do that. Other Jacob says, watch the live Ramon Foster show,
Shout out to Moan, bro. What's up?
and said, I came over from the Moats Pod show in the comments, and they blocked me from commenting. Y'all got beef?
Listen, Ramon is my brother. We will never have beef. Lord willing, we will never have beef.
We got some beef here.
No.
We got some beef. Uh-oh. This is what we need in the offseason.
This is definitely not. There is no beef. There is nothing of me and Ramon or nothing, bro. That's my partner.
My man's getting blocked.
I can assure you that's my partner. But in terms of you getting blocked, you gotta remember, you feel me? Like Ramon is on the show, but we know, like, he worked with somebody else. So if that person doesn't want you to bring on or talk about somebody else's show on a platform, that could be why. You know, it's all love over this side, man. Everybody can eat, so we don't try to block anybody, man. If y'all coming over here from your show, from his show, from their show, it don't matter, baby. It's all love. That's how we rock, though. But no, man, Moan, that's my partner, though, bro. All love.
You sure we don't need some beef? We
Man,
don't want to sizzle this up a little bit more?
Me and Ramon beefing.
I'm just saying.
What?
No, I'm just saying. Like,
Wait.
it's after the draft. It's a long off season. We got like 3 or 4 months here.
Look, I told you.
I think we need some like
when in
Steelers
doubt,
podcast beef.
No, like that's the
Spice it up. Let's spice it up.
That's the funny thing to me too. I'm like, how you gonna beef about podcasts, bro? Everybody got a podcast. What we talking about here, bro?
I think we need it.
There is zero to beef about on the podcast. Like, how you gonna beef with somebody's podcast? You can't beef with nobody's podcast, man. Everybody get a podcast.
Steelers podcast, boxing matches.
Oh,
Maybe that's what we
Lord.
need.
All right. So this is what we do.
I'm not representing our side.
Yes, you are. It'll be you versus DK.
Nope.
And me and Mona be y'all coaches.
Nope.
Yeah.
It's the
Me and
opposite.
Mona be y'all coaches.
No, I'm not doing it.
I'm gonna put you out there, and then he gonna put him out there, and then y'all get at it, man.
No, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't. What I'm a, me and Mo. All right, Mo, let's fight. All right, hey, how your little man doing? He still playing baseball? Everything good with him? Hey, man, all right, hey, bro, I've been peeping what you doing down there, Tennessee, but I like your energy there. Hey, did you get the big truck? Man, you know you can park that at the house over there? Oh, that's where you got the big boy garage. All right. Yeah, like, man, what we talking about, bro? We about to, boy. Y'all should beef, though.
So you're saying me versus DK,
Yeah.
not me versus Mo?
Correct. Not you versus Moan. I wouldn't put you out there versus Moan. No. Even though it is funny, me and Moan, actually, we have had our tussles. We've tussled. Actually, we had a fair amount of times, man. But that's probably why we close. Cause I'm a dude. After you get it off your chest a couple times, you be like, you know what? I like you, man. I like your style.
You guys had some run-ins at training camp or something. Is that what it was?
Training camp, regular season. Boy, I mean, one time it was right before the fashion show. You know the Big Steelers fashion show? Boy, we went at it. Oh, my God.
Who had the better fit? Is that what it was?
Oh, no. This was the practice before we even got to the show. Oh, yeah. We went to war. Yeah. Y'all was about to shut the whole practice now. Man, I wish I could tell a little bit more of this story. But we'll just say that one of our players was ready to get at one of our coaches. Yeah. All of it started because me and Mom getting into it. And everybody was trying to hop in. And, yeah, it was wild. Shout out to Bud, though. Just know, if you go into war, Bud's the guy on your side. You want to have Bud with you. Okay. Bud ain't turning down nothing.
Good.
Bud ain't turning down
nothing. It seems like he likes me.
Bud ain't turning down nothing,
one time last year. And it was a very cordial meeting. So.
I mean, I'm in the thing thick. I don't even know what happens. I get done with everything because, like I said, I'm going in. We in there. Man, afterwards, it's like, yo, the one that was crazy was Bud. I said, boy, they was all shocked that you went off. But then when they trying to get you, Bud started going off on everybody over there. Spot him. Like, yo, like, my dog, bro. So, yeah, man. It's always like that. But no podcast beef, though, man. Can't have podcast beef, bro.
Sure?
Can't have no
Could
podcast
help with the
beef,
off
bro.
season.
No, you get some
help build the
podcast
views
beef,
a little
man.
bit, help build the buzz.
You should have you some podcast beef, man. I can't beef with nobody, man. Like I said, I'm gonna lose anyways. I'm gonna just give me the L. Yeah.
AJ Martinez says, shouts to the OG Brobarian.
Shout out to
all the ladies of the chat. Much love to you all. To the men of the chat, y'all rolling right. Much love and respect.
Let's go. Respect.
President Nitty, DK and Moan hate Canada so much they think he's definitely gone.
If Matt Canada does not produce and continue to have it looking more and more like I was at the end of the season where we were definitely arrow pointed up, yeah, he is on thin ice. I don't think that's a surprise to anybody. And depending on how optimistic you are about him, is ultimately going to have that stance of where you stand right now. If you think that he's going to be gone, you probably aren't optimistic that he's going to be able to just continue to grow and have Kenny expand and have this offense expanding. If you think he can, then you're going to be like, you know what, this dude's probably going to be here for the next year and probably a year after that. You know what I mean? Until something different happens. But right now, based on how he finished the season, yeah, I don't just think it's a foregone conclusion that this is his last year. Nah, but I do feel like this is no different than what it was the second half of the season. If he didn't perform the way that he did in the second half of the season, would Canada be on this squad right now? Would he be the coach? Nah. But because he did down that second half of the season, that's ultimately giving him a little bit more of this leeway, this grace right now.
Yeah, it's pretty much as simple as if we don't improve, continue to improve, and offense. It's weird to say because honestly, if the offense does the same as what we did in the second half of last year, we probably will have success.
Yeah,
it's just not going to be again the gaudy numbers and the gaudy stats that everybody's wanting, but I could still win games. I want to see improvement from that still. At least.
I do too. Yeah,
and just winning games, playing good complementary football, and I don't think Canada has much of an excuse this year.
Correct.
You got your full first year under Kenny. Now he's going into his second year. You guys have that relationship. But also now the weapons. We had an Allen Robinson. You have Pickens and Deontay, Najee Harris, Jalen Moore, and a rebuilt offensive line.
Yep.
No excuses, though. No excuses.
Yeah, because the thing is this, man. Matt Canada has been gaining experience. That was the knock when he first came into the league, right? Never has been an OC at the NFL level. So you kind of give him that first year. All right, cool. We know it wasn't the most ideal situation. All right, cool. We talk about last year and the start of it versus how it ended and all of the moving parts. All right, cool. Well, now we're into this third go of this thing. Those excuses go out the window now. I don't want to hear about you being new anymore because you're not new anymore. I don't want to hear about personnel anymore because we feel like we have a nice, strong group of young talent here. When you're looking at the wide receiver room, you're looking at our running back room, when you're looking at our offensive line, and we're looking at our quarterback. So with that, you expect just natural progress, natural evolution. If what we were seeing at the end of the season last year, yes, it was a little bit, it didn't have that explosive element, but it was productive. That's cool in year one or year two, but man, we expect more now. It's no different when you have a child growing up or if you're at a job. when you first come in, your role might be one thing, but it better be evolving. You better be growing in that space. So that way, we know that you're improving. We know that you're worthwhile. Otherwise, what is the purpose? So for Matt Canada, the stuff that was acceptable last year, man, we're not going to be going for that again this year. Nah, we expect it to improve. And if it doesn't, as we say all the time, it's a performance-based league. That goes for the coaches as well as these players. If this offense does not score enough and they are not explosive like we think they are capable of being, then yeah, the coaching staff, they're going to make some changes. Yeah, they ain't going to just keep doing the same thing over and over again. And we've seen that already. This is 3 different coordinators in how many years right now? You went from Haley, Fiechner to Matt Canada. You see, they're not just spending a ton of time just sticking with a guy just because they want to stick with him. Like, nah.
Okay, we got Mr. Lamborghini Leglock.
I love it. That's my favorite name.
We acting like the NFL ain't working with Vegas. This suspension is ensuring the fans everything is legit. LOL.
Oh, yeah. We're going to talk about it, man. In fact, man, we can wrap. Try and get that real quick.
Sure.
Let's get that real quick, man. Man, I do like that comment, though, man, because that's perfect segue. So let's see, what date was this? This was the 21st. Was that Thursday? Friday? One of them days. I think it was Friday morning. NFL put out that they had suspended 5 players for violating the league's gambling policy. 4 of those players from the Detroit Lions. Ian Rappaport was the one who broke the story. But it was Jameson Williams. Y'all know Jameson, man, from Bama. Big time player, man. Where was he drafted? Was it top 15?
Wow, I don't even remember.
I remember it was something like that, though, because I remember he was hurt. But Jameson Williams, Quentin Cephas, Stanley Berryhill, C.J. Moore, and then from the Washington Commanders, Shaka Toney was suspended. And then in terms of the lengths, Williams, in terms of Jameson Williams and Stanley Berryhill, they both received 6 games, whereas Quintez Cephas, C.J. Moore, and Shaka Toney, all 3 were suspended indefinitely, but they will have the ability to apply for reinstatement in 2023. Now, in terms of what the league has said, they just simply said that a league review uncovered no evidence indicating that any inside information was used or that any game was compromised in any way. I'm trying to think. And he says, as a result of the NFL investigation, it came to our attention that a few of our players had violated the league's gambling policy. These players exhibited decision-making that is not consistent with our organization's values and violates league rules. So they said that we have made the decision to part ways with Quintez and CJ immediately. We are disappointed by the decision-making demonstrated by Stanley and Jameson, and we will work with both players to ensure they understand the severity of these violations and have clarity on the league rules moving forward. Trying to think, man, from what I saw with it, I believe they were betting on college games. I think it was something like that. And I think the one might have been in the facility from what I saw with the one guy. I couldn't see anything else about like some of the other players.
That's what I heard as well.
Yeah. But did they have like anything definitive on the 2 dudes that were the 3 that got suspended indefinitely?
I didn't see anything. No,
Yeah.
I thought the Jameson Williams was the one.
That was the only one that I saw.
With college games.
Yeah.
And you're right. It just so happened to be at an NFL facility.
Yeah.
And he gets 6 games.
So I'll talk a little context with this, man, because obviously it does seem a little crazy as we sit here with a DraftKings logo up. We know that, the NFL has, legal gambling. That's a part of it and stuff like that. So this could be a little bit shocking to people. Like, yo, man, how are they going to suspend him, man? They hypocrites. Like, what's going on here? In terms of the rules, technically, and the reason I say technically is because, yes, people do it, but you're technically not supposed to. The gambling on, like, NFL property. So whether it is the home facility, home stadium, the locker room, the team plane, the bus that you're traveling to or traveling on, technically on those like team official property, you're not supposed to do any gambling. You're not supposed to have any firearms with you. That's why the whole like Ja Morant thing, when he got in trouble with the NBA, he was like, whoa, you got your gun. Like, how do you have it with you? Technically, you're not supposed to do gamble. You're not supposed to gamble under the, like with the league. You're not supposed to have firearms with you. And it's like a couple other things that you're technically just not supposed to do or have on you when you are at the facility or you're on, the team's dime, essentially. And it's more so from just liability standpoint, because in this case with Jameson Williams, it was technically innocent, right? He's just betting on college games. That's fine, right? But we wouldn't be saying that's fine if he was betting on NFL games. Specifically, they were Detroit Lions games. That's that rule for the NFL where they're like, instead of us allowing this slippery slope and now it's a case by case, team by team, who are you betting on versus money and stuff like that, they just have a blanket rule that just simply says you can't do it at the facility. We said technically because yes, a lot of people have done it, but like we said, a lot of people speed too. Police pull you over for speeding. You can't say everybody do it. Hey man, why you pulling me over? It's like, nah, man, you the one who got. So with that, for the Jameson one specifically, it's like, yeah, I could get it where you could make the case that it's very petty, it's very minimal, but at the same time, we know going in, if you're doing that at the facility, and like I said, a lot of people do it. It's not singling him out. A lot of people do it. But that is the problem. It's like, man, if the NFL ever decides to crack down or if they find out because of something like this coming out, well, like I said, man, you just put yourself in a bad situation. Now, for the dudes that got suspended indefinitely,
a couple of them got cut.
Yeah, I'm interested to know what was going on with them because they don't typically suspend you indefinitely unless they felt like you legitimately were doing something that could compromise the integrity of the league. And what do I mean by that? We all joke about the script. We all joke about, man, this is fixed, man, these refs and that, but it's a joke because you can't prove anything. There is no smoking gun. When you start having players get in trouble for betting on games, or if they're doing something that just they're one person removed from a player that's betting on games, or they're one person removed from a bookie that's getting certain information, now it's way too close. And for the NFL, you think about all this money that comes into this, you bet on these games because you feel like there's some form of integrity. You feel like it's some form of pureness to this game. So when that element leaves, you just think about how much money is impacted by that, man, whether you're talking viewership, whether you're talking people that actually want to spend money to bet on these games and things like that. It's just too much risk for the NFL. So that's why they crack down the way that they do. Like I said, it does seem very hypocritical because it's a ton of money in this thing in terms of sports betting and stuff like that. But for the NFL, they're big on the brand that you see on the field, that product being pure. That is the one thing. And that's why when you think about how they handle performance enhancements, they don't play with that stuff either, right? Because it's like, if they feel like it's compromising the integrity of the game, you can't risk it. Because that's the thing that makes the NFL so unique in that vein, man.
And from what I'm reading, Jameson betting on those college games would be legal anywhere else outside of the NFL facility.
You just can't be on their property. And it's like I said, it's verbatim. It's clear. It's literally, when you walk in every locker room, it is a big sign up in everybody's locker room that has these rules. Bold print. So you can't even act like you don't know. We just be like, bro, like, it's like speeding. The speed limit sign says 45. Then you get out there and you drive 50 and you get pulled over. You're like, oh, bro, I just went 5 over. That's man, you tripping. All right. Was it petty? Yeah. But you still were speeding. Was he betting on college football? Yeah, he could have done it out there and it's fine. But he technically didn't. He did it there. And that's just their rule with it, man. Like,
right. The speeding is a great point because I think with speeding, how we have speed limits, like, as much as we get tickets when we go past, it's not like we're out here crying for us to change speed limits. It'd be like, get rid of speed limits.
Yeah.
No, keep them. But
it's just like, dang,
getting caught for it, if you're a little bit over here or there, it's like, damn. But it's not like we're just going to go out there and change the rule.
Right.
Same thing with this. All right, these dudes got caught. But I still think it's a wise idea to have that policy. Just no gambling in NFL facilities.
Yeah. And what we also have to remember is this. We might think right here, man, nobody's going to be really trying to gamble and stuff like that. They make so much money. But that is not the case. We've talked about this. We've heard some of these guys that have come on our show doing interviews, and you hear how rough it can get for you when you on a roster, off a roster, sit and not getting a check. You might get on and you might be thinking, man, this is my last go. I'm only going to get, 400, 500,000 real quick. Let me try to flip that. Let me try to use this information. If I got star players on my team, maybe I can hit this bookie up and flip something. That's the stuff that does get talked about at times you got to be careful with. And that's why these policies are in place to keep that type of stuff from happening. Because once that starts to happen, man, it's a wrap. Like, it's just hard to feel like we can be fully committed to it like that, going forward.
Yeah, I just wonder why. I can't really find any information on it. Why the other dudes got suspended indefinitely.
But that's because they won't say
Jameson
anything.
Williams.
That's what makes me nervous.
Just 6. Because they came out,
You're right.
Jameson and I think
They
his
named all
agent or
these
whatever,
dudes, yeah.
they said, listen.
Oh, yeah, Jameson. Yeah, he cleared his
There
name.
was a statement. He
Yeah.
said, listen, I regret doing this. I'm sorry. I completely understand what I did was wrong. But at the same time, this was just due to the fact of where I placed this bet,
Yeah.
because anywhere else it would have been
Been
legal.
legal.
It wasn't on NFL games. It was on college games,
Yeah.
but it just so happened to be at the NFL facility. And he's like,
Yeah.
I'll learn from this and move on. But we haven't really heard anything from the other guys.
Right, and that's the part that, like I said, just
So maybe like
makes me
Jameson
wonder,
was just
what
like,
happened,
maybe
man.
they actually did some like legit stuff. Who knows? Was
See
it
what I'm
NFL
saying?
games?
Like,
But like Jameson just got
Yeah.
like bundled into all that
Yeah.
because of the timing of when he
right,
did
because if they say they find out that 2 dudes were actually doing some heavy stuff, and it's like, all right, well now we got to do a big review. Okay.
it.
Who's talking? Who has
Wait, hold on.
info?
I am reading this. Cephas and CJ Moore have been suspended indefinitely for betting on NFL games.
Boom. See, that's an issue, bro. That's an issue.
As was Commander Shaka Tony.
That's an issue, bro. Yeah.
Jameson Williams and Stanley Berryhill being suspended for 6 games. It had to have been like they were around when they were doing these bets on NFL games.
That's
And
how it always.
Yeah,
no,
they
honestly,
just got placed in.
Yeah,
with it.
whoever has like, because every team is gonna have like their group of guys that bet. Everybody knows this. It's like, yeah, that's the gamblers over there. That's their section. Whether they doing the dice, whether they betting on shooting hoops, or whether they actually got like, we got a full sheet, man. We know these are 20 games we betting on. These are the spreads. This is that. This is my bookie. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's gonna happen. But like you said, when you start betting on NFL teams, man, NFL games, we know too many people. Our access, man, between our friendships from college, between the combines, between the draft process, between where we work out at, between our agents, we have way too much information, especially when you're active, to be really trying to bet, because it's never going to be fair. We know about injuries and how significant they are before any report comes out. It's like, man, we're talking to this dude every day. I see this guy every day. I know what he looks like. I'm talking to him. This information isn't public. So I could place a bet knowing that he's not playing, even though Vegas is late on it. And now I got that insider information. It's no different than when we're talking like insider trading from a stock standpoint and why that's illegal. Because, yeah, you're going to get a chance to cheat somebody out of it. You're getting info before anybody else has it, before it's public to anyone, and you're taking advantage of that. You can't do it, man. That sucks, though, man. That sucks.
We just got some news. Miles Boykin back on a 1-year deal.
Shout out to Miles Boykin. I like that, man. That's a quality pickup right there.
Yeah, it's whatever.
Heck yeah. You need him.
Added to the
Yep.
receiver. I don't know if we need him.
Yes, you do. Who does that on special team? Nobody. You need him. George Pickens isn't covering kicks, getting tackles on special teams. Deontay Johnson isn't. Allen Robinson isn't. Calvin Austin isn't. Anthony Miller isn't.
We got a lot in the receiver room, though.
No, I'm saying which receiver was giving you special teams, though.
I get what you're saying. I think that could be replaced by a lot of positions.
Teach their own.
I don't know what's going to happen with him with the receivers now. Does that make... I'm hard pressed to believe Calvin Austin's going to be expendable like that this offseason, but we'll see. What I'm saying is, okay, is it just a competition now between Boykin, Miller, Calvin Austin for like that final roster spot, or even you throw Gunner in there too?
All of them gonna be in there. I think Boykin has a good chance though, just because of what he does from a gunner standpoint. Because the reason I bring up the special teams is this: we already said, right? Best case, we talking about 3 wide receiver sets, right? Best case scenario. So who you just keeping dudes on the roster to keep them? Like, nah, they ain't gonna go that route. So they're gonna have to figure out, if you're not one of these top 3 dudes, you're not George Pickens, you're not Allen Robinson, you're not Deontay. All right, is Calvin gonna make it out there? Or is Anthony Miller make it out there? Because none of them are gonna be able to do what Miles Boykins can do. Almost like when we talk Hey Bay. Remember Darius Hayward-Bay, right? He was never going to be just elite receiver that, you worry about him beating guys out. But the reason why he was always going to be on that roster and always have a helmet was because nobody in that room could do what he could do on special teams. So that's why I'm like, even though Miles Boykins doesn't move the needle in terms of offense, the special teams part is going to keep him having a leg up on some of them dudes that we just named in terms of that wide receiver room, because Calvin Austin, he's going to have to be the number 1 return man, right? If he's not, where's his value at? Anthony Miller, if he's not the guy wide receiver, where's his value at elsewhere? He's not a returner. He's not covering a kick. He's not blocking anybody. So it's almost like he makes himself expendable, so to speak. So for Calvin Austin, it's like, you better be nice in terms of your return game, in terms of securing the punts, like catching it. And then as a receiver, pick up where you were leaving off in terms of right before you got hurt in the middle of training camp, right? We're seeing him taking that screen play. Was it 80 yards or something like that? He's going to have to be like that. But it's going to be crowded. It's going to be really competitive. But that's a good thing for us.
Yeah, whenever you say need, it's just like I think we could have went into training camp rest of this offseason 2023 without, like, if we never re-signed Miles Boykin.
That's cool.
We would have been fine. But to your point, the special teams is the thing that makes him unique out of that receiver room.
That's the need.
That'll
part.
give his edge in whatever competition might be taking place. Like I said, I'm going to be hard pressed to believe that Calvin Austin could legitimately. I mean, he's got to lay an egg, though. I guess.
That's what I'm saying, though, yeah.
But I think you keep Calvin because you drafted him 4th round. He brings the element no one else has with that speed.
Right.
So it could be between Miles Boykin, Anthony Miller, and Gunner for that last spot. Receiver room. Yeah. Gunner,
just
Boykin
don't
both
be
have
surprised.
the special teams.
Just don't be surprised if it's Miles. That's all.
Sure. Okay, what else we got here? Super chats then?
Yeah, we should be on Supers. Yep.
Okay, we got a fair amount that came in here. All right,
shout
Mr.
out though, man.
Lamborghini leg lock. We just talked about his gambling stuff. Slim Woe.
Mr. Lamborghini leg lock, man, cortisol guy. When he threw the gambling part, was like, let's hop in this thing. Let's talk about it because it is something. And knowing that some of them dudes is gambling on NFL games, like, ooh, cha, you can't play with that one at all.
Yeah, Slim Woe 808 has joined the upper room.
Man, Slim Woe 808, welcome to the upper room. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And we greatly appreciate your support, baby, from the heart.
Booman 318, Podcast Wars, DK versus Deke. LOL. I got Deke. Thank you.
I'm going to support you as well. DK got some height on you, though, bro. DK kind of tall now that I think about it, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, he got a little height on you. Do we got that dog in him? That's the real question. I know Deke got that dog.
David Dupree, he works with us. He says, I'll work on a beef.
Oh.
He wants. I guess he's gonna conjure up some stuff behind the scenes,
Lord.
maybe.
Oh Lord, he about to be having these shorts coming up where it's gonna be Moats versus from home Steelers beefing on podcasts. That's how he gonna cut the short up. I already know. I already peep how you rolling DD Smalls. I peep your game, man. It is funny though how that does work though. If you say it's a little beef, or about what's going on here, man? If you say it's all love, oh man, they ain't got nothing going on, man. Ain't tuning into that no more. That is funny. Why y'all want to see us beefing, man? Nah, them my peoples over there.
Young Poppy Benito most got to make an appearance on the Pivot Pod.
Man, I'm always open, man. I'm always open. But you never know which direction they going, man. I like them though. Support them dudes over there, man.
Maybe we need a beef with them.
But why we gonna beef? All right, so I don't like this matchup for us, bro. Just say I don't like that, man. They got the numbers right now, bro. We're a little light. You got some homies? You can call some people up.
We got a chat. That's what we have.
Oh,
we got a chat.
We got the chat army. You're right. We don't gotta just go podcast for podcast. Our podcast comes with a community. We do got AJ. We got AJ and we got his cheetah in that motorcycle. So we good. Yeah, we good. Yeah, but it's no beef over here, man. I'm a lover, not a fighter. Everybody know that, baby. I already told you. I don't even want you to look at me aggressively, baby. All right, look at me with nice eyes. I don't want no problems with nobody, man. Yeah.
Justin Gordon.
Man, all right. I really want to know. Did they really block my mans?
Well, that's what that guy said.
The dude said he got blocked, right, for bringing this up. Like, yo, did it really happen? Like, Lord.
Yeah, that was the other Jacob.
Yo, I can see it. Now, I understand why he probably felt so confused. Like, bro, all I did was just say I came over here from there, and they didn't block me, bro. Is it beef? Oh. And now we over here talking about podcast beefs.
Yep.
Yo, this is funny, bro. This is
Told
funny.
you we need some off-season content here, maybe.
I would. All right, did you say anything else when you like? What took place for you to really get blocked? I need to. Can I dig into it a little bit, Deke? I'm curious.
Yeah.
Can I be a little curious? I'm just curious because this has been a theme today. So I'm just curious.
He said I wasn't kidding.
All you said was you just pulled up from the show. You ain't be like, hey man, they show better than yours or nothing like that. You ain't be like, hey man, I can't stand y'all chat. Y'all chat kind of weak, bro. Like you ain't say nothing like that. Was you over here like, yo, I love Mr. Trubisky? Is that what you said? What you say? You said hell to Pitt. Would you say go Vols? Would you say you probably said something? Did you say something crazy, man? I need to know, bro.
We'll see if he says anything. But Justin Gordon says, "Sup, fellas, just tapped in. KC setting up for the draft. Fun fact: KC is the city of 2 states.
Facts.
Kansas City, Missouri, and
Yes.
Kansas City, Kansas. I never knew. Oh, it's right on the border.
No, it is.
I didn't even know
It
that.
always throws me off. Anytime we be playing out there.
I thought it was just Missouri.
Yeah, anytime we would play out there, it always confused me. I'm like, bro, where? What? How does work? They'd be like, yeah, if you drive a little bit further this way, now you're in that part. And then you come back this way, you're in this part. I'm like, huh? Like, bro, just take me to the barbecue spot and don't get me lost. Like, yeah. Mm-mm.
Wow. Other Jacob says, yeah, I got you. I'll give more info when I park. So it does sound like there's more to the story.
Yeah, because I'm really curious, man. Like, I didn't know that you getting blocked for that. Like, I don't know. But everybody is different. And all you can do is control what you can control. So they said, yeah, but I was just a little curious. Like, did that for real happen? Like, for real? Or was you doing something extra? Was you in there on your, like, AJ Martinez? Did you come in there? Or was you Big Noriega in them? Did you hit him with the Big Noriega? Like, bro, I can't stand this part of most of the league. Was you on that energy? Or was it really just casual? You gotta ask these questions sometimes, man.
Michael Brooks says Deke versus Noah.
Who's Noah?
Do they have like a Noah on their staff maybe or something?
I don't know.
Maybe we do like Noah versus Dom.
Versus Dom. Heck
Right.
yeah. Hey, bro, we got some people.
Or
right?
DD Smalls maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe DD Smalls versus DK.
They age-wise, they probably in the same bracket. They definitely in the same bracket, but he definitely got DK gonna have a lot of height on my man DD Smalls. But DD, I think DD get more crazy. He down there in Florida. You know, if you're living in Florida, you got to be a little off. You know what I'm saying? You got to be just a little bit.
Sure.
All right. You know what I'm saying? So DD got the crazy advantage. DK got the height advantage. Me and Moan, we just gonna peace treaty. We gonna say, hey man, we've been to war enough. All love. All right. We'll just wash. We got to find out who you going to squabble with. We're going to see who this Noah cat is. Yeah, because if Noah's not on camera, you can only beef with a camera guy.
Right.
You can't beef with behind the scenes.
Right.
So that's when we'll have Dom on Noah. But yeah, we got to figure out who your matchup is, all right?
R Barley 18 seconds the Noah matchup and says, I got 2 bands on Deke.
Who is the Noah guy? We got to find out who this Noah guy is, man.
Box
Oh, here we go. Spice Creations says Noah Stratbine is on All Steelers Talk. They're annoying. I don't know who that is. They said Noah from All Steelers Talk. I don't know. All right then,
Okay,
man.
so this is a multi-tiered.
Yeah, it's like we
channel
beef.
beef.
We got beef with multiple. Lord have mercy.
I kind of like that. I think we need more
I'm
channels
so
in this. Yeah.
I'm like, yo, how do we just beef? Can we beef
I think this needs to be a big summer thing.
Well, you know what?
All the Steelers channels are beefing.
Well, I'm gonna beef with my own channel too, then, because we got Kicking It with Moats. That's the sneaker channel for all the sneakerheads out there that's not Steeler fans, just shoe fans. All right, I'm gonna beef with that channel then. All right, so Deke, you beefing with all the Steelers, and DK,
I'm beefing with your Bills channel
gonna
too.
you. Whoa. Wait a minute, yo.
That one's some real beef actually.
Time out. Of all the channels that are out there on YouTube, all the content that's out there,
Yeah.
all the people that we could be beefing with, you gotta choose the Bills channel. Like, bro, don't nobody even talk. I didn't even promote. You see, I was like, yo, I'm gonna promote the Kicking It with Moats. I ain't even promote the Bills channel. I was like, yo, check out the shoe channel. And then you like, you know what? I'm gonna beef with your shoe channel. I'm gonna beef with your Bills channel. How about that? How you like them apples? Like, bruh, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. I thought we was past that deep. I thought we turned over a new leaf, man. That's all I'm saying, bro. That's crazy.
I think it's an
That's
already
crazy.
natural beef.
That
actually,
is crazy, man.
we could just toss into the
like,
fold.
why does that gotta be beef? I don't see the correlation for beef. I felt like both of these can just operate in their own universes. Steelers podcast and YouTube channel. Bills podcast. It ain't even a podcast. It's just a channel. It's not even a podcast. It's a channel. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
Until you find Zeke.
Chill, bro. You said that I felt a little bit of like something behind that right there. Like, yo, until you find Zeke. Like, bro, why you gotta say it like that, bro? Jeez.
No, I'm saying like it could be an extra addition to your Bills channel, right? Having a little podcast with
You making me nervous the
someone
way
named
you just said that. Like, I like the energy behind that right there, man. Until you find your Zeke, huh? Like, dang, bro. Deke, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm innocent, man. Stop it.
No, that wasn't a negative.
I'm innocent, man. See, I just tried to have a cool little weekend. I didn't start the show. Find out we had beef today, man. Let me find out.
No, not me and you.
Oh,
just
man.
your channel.
Deke said, I'm not beef with you. I'm just beef with your Bills channel, okay? That's just
Yeah,
that
view
specific.
that as maybe a separate entity.
Jeez, man, this is weird, man. I don't even know how to feel about this. I'm getting beef with, without all the way beefed with. Like, just a part of me is beef with. All right, hey, man. I'm just here for the love. All right, kumbaya. Can't we all get along? Jeez, Louise.
All natural beef is what Alex Alligood's saying. Yeah, that's a great way to put it. It's all natural.
It's not. This is not
It's
natural
organic.
beef, man.
That's some organic beef
We
right there.
don't need beef, man. We need love, all right? We can just support everybody. Support everybody's channel, all right? Support everybody's channel. We don't have to be like, yo, y'all wear blue or red over on that channel? Y'all ain't wearing that black and gold? Oh, hold on. We got an issue with y'all. It ain't got to be that, all right? Jeez.
Okay, box flips. Shout out Deke and Moats. You kept me updated on the 2022 season. Good looking out. Number one local media outlet. Shop, scratch, and dent appliances in Pittsburgh. Stop in box flips. KAG Appliance in Emsworth, PA.
Shout out to him, though, man. You heard the man right there. Shout out to you, Box Flips, for tapping in with us, man. We always try to provide some good content for y'all, man. That's what we try to do. Yeah. Oh, all right. Other Jacob said that he just gave us the story up above, by the way. Have you located the story?
No.
Oh, all right. Oh, all right. I'm catching it
it
now. All right. Okay. Yeah, it should. I'm trying to see where it started at. I gave you more information on Sub Park. So it should be under AJ Martinez. Deke wins with the head, but it should be under there is where I'm looking like it starts.
Okay. He says, Sir Ryan McPherson. I think this is the first one. He says, so Ryan McPherson responded to me when I said hi in the chat. So I responded to Ryan saying, hey, Ryan, recognize you from the Moats pod chat. Then Ryan responded with whatever he said. I don't recall. And then the other Jacob says, then I said, yeah, man, there's no Moats pod today. So here I am. Needed my fix of Steelers. Then I got blocked.
Dang. I get it. I get it, bro. I get it. All right. Fair. They're probably super innocent from you, man. Super innocent from you. I could see how that could come off just a little bit. You know, it's just, you feel me, Deke? Just.
What are you doing in that scenario?
I don't know. It probably happens all the time. We'll probably just be like, we're glad you're here. Just leave it at that. But that is funny, though, bro. I get it, though. I definitely get it. I get it. He said, oh, so you only here because of him? Oh, so is he here and that's the only reason you're here? Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I should not be laughing. I'm sorry.
AJ Martinez, question to Moats and Deke and the podcast.
He really shut it down. That's funny, bro.
Oh, he's talking about his gambling. He says, I started with 700, made it to 2,900, and lost my arse. On an over-under of 220.5, I had 220, a push. I get he's got to be talking about an NBA game.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Man.
With those odds, yeah.
Sorry, dude. Big Noriega, did y'all see JP2 on Pat P and McFadden show?
I did not. No, I did not. But shout out to them dudes, though, man. I did get a chance to see, I think they had just dropped something. I wish it was like this weekend or sometime soon. I feel like I had just seen B-Mac and Pat P, but it was like apparently like the first one since Pat P had signed with the Steelers or something like that. But no, I salute them dudes, though, man. Like I said, man, that's the beauty of the podcast vein, man. Like, everybody can eat. It ain't got to just be, hey, only us. We can only talk about it. It's like, nah, baby. It's enough for all of us out here, man.
AJ Martinez, I lost game 3 Boston and then lost game 3 Denver.
I get that. I can see that.
Yeah, it was NBA games.
Yep.
Tito Whitaker has gifted an Arthur Rhodes membership to Bart Basquiat.
Shout out to Tito for being a dope individual and Bart Basquiat. Welcome to the Upper Room. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Shout out to Bart. Bart, Mr. Yeah, if I remember correctly, Bart always had them shroomies on him. I remember correctly, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did Box Flips have another chat here? No, no. I got multiple chats. Hold on.
All good.
I think I'm caught up.
All good.
That was Tito Whitaker. Now we got AJ Martinez again. Says, I would like to put something down on the Suns to win game 4. I would assume Westbrook isn't scoring 60 against Phoenix. Phoenix should win. Let's go. Yikes.
I mean, they should. They should.
That's without Kawhi.
No Kawhi, no Paul George. Right. Because they were talking about how Russ numbers are up right now, but it's like, yeah,
His
they up, but
logic-
they down 3-1. He
Yeah,
just
yeah.
getting buckets. It's almost like the OKC scenario again.
AJ's logic is sound. You're just going to have to put a lot of money,
Yeah, because the
On the
odds aren't going to be
Clippers.
good at all.
or not the Clippers, the Suns,
Suns, yeah.
to win whatever you want. Like, probably if you put like
Would you bet
$1,000
the
on
spread?
it, you only win like 50.
Would you bet the spread in this scenario versus
I don't know what
when,
the spread
like betting
is.
the actual like money line? Because you probably get a better odd if you could.
Yeah, maybe you
bet the point
do.
Spread.
Listen,
But that's risky.
I'm
too,
no
though.
expert at this. The experts say don't do parlays, actually. Try to do as many single bets as possible.
Why is that?
That's what the experts say. I don't know.
You're an expert to me.
I'm not. But what I would do,
You got big Deke investments though. What we
I
talking
do.
about?
I do.
Yeah, you're an expert.
I do. Here's what I would do, though.
All right, let's hear it.
You'd maybe move the spread down a little bit.
Okay.
Say, let's just say it's 15.
Mm-hmm.
Clippers, Suns, 15.
All right.
And Suns are minus 15. Try to bump that down to maybe like 8 or 9 or something like that.
Okay. Okay.
So, obviously, you're still not going to have even odds, but then parlay that with like KD doing something good, getting over 20-something points. Yeah, something like that. Maybe another little part. Try to get it to even.
Yeah.
Not saying it's the wisest thing to do or anything, but that's probably what I would do.
I would listen to Deke.
Again, the experts don't advise parlays too often.
Listen, I would listen to Deke because Deke knows what he's talking about. Okay? Deke is the only expert that you need to be worried about.
Brian Schaffer,
Go Deke, go Deke.
if the top offensive tackles and cornerbacks are gone at 17 and we can't find a partner to trade down, who would you take? Branch, Cansey, Brissy, or other?
Probably. I like Brissy. But we're seeing at 17. Yeah, I'll probably go Brian Brissy. I think he fits the best, has the best upside, gives me the closest thing to a to-it body type, athletic type. Because Cansey I like a lot, but like I said, I don't think he fits our scheme the best. And then Brian Branch I like a lot as well. Yeah, I would probably go Brian Brissy, personally. Who you thinking?
I don't know who he considers top corners because if Banks is there, I'd probably just take him.
Well, he said all the corners are gone. Yeah.
Not everyone views Banks as a top
I see
tier,
what you mean.
right? I consider Banks in my top tier.
So you would take him at 17?
If he's there, yeah, let's just assume Banks is gone, though. Maybe there was a run on corners.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't mind trading down and maybe.
He said you
maybe
couldn't
try
trade
to-
down. No, he
Can't
said,
trade down?
He said you can't trade down.
Oh.
That's what I was like, all right.
I'd take Branch probably out of that crew.
Yeah.
I like Branch.
For sure. That was the whole thing when he was like, you can't trade down. I'm like, okay, so I'm stuck here.
Yeah, I just can't read, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, no, you good, man. You definitely good. Alrighty. All right. I'm going to attempt to do something. I actually did not check this out beforehand, so it could be really janky looking.
Okay.
But we're going to attempt to pay a bill, Deke, okay? We're going to
Sure.
attempt to do this thing. So let's hope for the best. Sound good?
Yeah.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, today's show is brought to you by DraftKings Sportsbook. You know, America's top rated sports booking app. And why are they America's top rated sports booking app? Because they are safe, they are secure, and just like my friend Deke, they are reliable, baby. Okay? And we got a pretty dope deal going on right now with DraftKings. When you first sign up, you download that app, and you like, man, I'm ready to hop into this thing. I'm ready to spend a little money and get the chance to make a little money. The thing that I would encourage you to do is to use the promo code option. Because if you do, and you type in the word Moats, when you make your first bet of $5 or a minimum of $5, you'll receive up to $200 in draft deposit bonus money. Meaning they're going to give you free money to go ahead and get a chance to make more money. It's a pretty dope concept. I mean, and when you're talking about some of the opportunities that you have, whether it's futures, we know the draft is coming up. We done heard TG talking about who going number 1 overall. You're going to get a chance to tap into all of that with DraftKings, man. So shout them out, baby. You heard it. But Deke, we also know at times people can struggle with this, with gambling.
Right.
With the chance of making more money. Sometimes it's a little bit too overwhelming. Sometimes you might just say you got a problem, a gambling problem. You might need some crisis counseling. You might even need some referral services. If you're located in New York, it's a number right there for you to call or text. But for everybody else, the number to dial is 1-800-GAMBLER. I said 1-800-GAMBLER. I said, call 1-800-GAMBLER. I'm back to our regularly scheduled programming.
Yep.
Shout out to DraftKings, bro. Shout out to DraftKings.
Yeah, excited for draft night.
Shout out to DraftKings, bro.
And all the picks and predictions I'm going to be having.
I'm excited too, bro. I mean, it's a chance for us to, welcome somebody new to the family. You never know, who's going to go number 1 overall, all that type of stuff, bro. Right.
Yeah.
It's pretty
Get some
cool,
new pure blood additions to the team.
Whoa. Wow. This is crazy.
It's a celebration.
Jeez. Get some new pure blood. Jeez. We back on that. Wow. Y'all really got Deke on this podcast beef, man. This is crazy. Side dog, man. I'm just trying to sing a little bit, have a little fun, and you just over here like, gambler, bow. Like, yikes, man. And Steven Smith, yes, I am going to drop a greatest hits of the Gambler song. Yes, coming soon. They be liking when I sing it, man. They always tell me I sound like Luther Vandross. That's the goo. That's a Luther right there, man.
Right.
They say I got range like a Jasmine Sullivan, like a, I got Adele type power. Yeah. That's what they say, man. They love my style. Man. I appreciate y'all from the heart. Yeah.
Back to the supers here.
Yeah, let's tap back in for a little while. Yeah.
We got Elijah. Just turned 21 on the 17th. What should I have?
Man, a turn up salsa with a little tequila on the side. But no, man, happy birthday to you, man. Hope you did enjoy your B-Day. But what should you have? In what context? I would say, yeah, what you... That's a little vague right there.
You should just stay sober.
Yeah, stay sober, man. Live your best life. Do what makes you feel good. Do what brings you peace, baby.
You know what? My friends got me a Grey Goose Cherry Noir for my 21st birthday. And I really love that. Probably my favorite liquor vodka of all time.
Serious?
So I would suggest that.
Okay.
But unfortunately, it's discontinued.
Oh, that sucks.
You gotta order it online. It's discontinued maybe in America.
Okay.
Because I can't get it anywhere here.
Nah.
But you go online, you can buy it. So if you have time, just turn. Oh, never mind. You already turned 21. Oh, so he's just maybe saying in general, like what stuff he just turned 21. Trying out.
Yeah.
I thought he meant like on his birthday.
I was about to say, bro, on my 21st, I was drinking Goldschlager and what was it called on joints? And my goodness, it's like the Blue Motorcycle. Yeah.
Don't
That's
know
what
anyway.
it was. It was like one of them like janky drinks where they mix a whole bunch of stuff. And you just, wake up and you're like, bro, how did this happen? Where am I? Yeah, it's one of them things.
Like a death concoction.
Basically. Yeah.
Got you.
I didn't. Some of my most horrible nights have been with that type of stuff. Blue Motorcycle, liquid cocaine. Like, it's a drink. I just want to throw that out there. But that was the name of it. And I get why. Because, afterwards you're like, bro, what happened? Yeah. So you got to be careful out there, man. Whatever you do, just make sure you got some people that you can trust around you. All right? And you be good.
Ryan McPherson, is it too late for a fan mock draft assessment? I sent one a few days ago. My bad for being late. Anyway, I got Kancey at 17.
You
Go
got Kansas
Buckeyes.
17.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, Kalijah Kansas a heck of a player, without a doubt. We don't think it's a perfect ideal fit, but Kansas at 17. I mean, you're not gonna be tripping on it if that makes sense. He's a productive player. So yeah, man, all good with that. All good with that. In terms of mock draft assessments, I don't think it's too late. I just, not on the docket for the day per se, but you still got time because Wednesday we know we still gonna have some time to tap in a little bit of that as well, man.
Adrian Martinez, Deke wins with a headbutt to the nose and a knee to the nuts. I will roll up wearing spiked shoulder pads and a bat like the Road Warriors and 2 cheetahs.
DK and Ramon come out to play. You can hit him with that one, man. I feel you, baby. I feel you. Now, granted, it's a different movie, but you catch my drift, though.
So I told you we got AJ on our side.
Like, yeah, man. That's all you need. You need an AJ in your circle, bro.
Oh, and AJ brings up that we also have Barbarian because he says his voice scares dudes in dark alleys. That's an asset to have, yeah.
Bro, man, dude got that like Bruce Wayne Batman voice when he talks. Just like, yo, how the heck you sound like that, bro? Is that really you? It's like somebody daddy, bro. I like it though.
Yo Young, as the 7th sub to Moats' Bills, I'm beefing with it too.
Yo, why y'all being like this, man? You're a part of the foundation, Yo Young. Don't be like that, all right? You be commenting. I be peeping you know what I'm saying, from the heart. But yeah, I try to make it nice and clean, okay? Steelers content is all on Steelers page. Shoe content is all on Shoe page. And now Bills content all on Bills page. See? It's like having multiple wives. It's like I'm married to you, and I'm married to you. I don't think that's a good idea. So it's actually, I'm going to go. It's like having different cars. We can go with that one because I love my wife and I don't want to get in trouble. I don't like that analogy. All right, so we can go with different cars. It's like you got your cool, like the cool guy car. You got your the family guy car, and you got your this is my work car. So there we go. That's what it's like. All right, so boom, boom, boom. You want to drive your fast car when you need to work, and you want to drive your work car when it's time for family. So yeah.
Which car would you compare each of your channels to?
Don't do that. I love them all. They're all equal. They're all my babies. Steelers is my biggest baby. I love the Steelers the most. There we go. All right. So the Steelers would be my favorite car. Okay. Then the shoe channel is like my second favorite car, and then the Bills are third. Is that good? That work for you? Is that enough space in between? I ain't know if you want me to go like the Steelers and the Bills.
I just want the truth. I don't know if that was the truth.
I know how you felt about this. I just figured, I'll throw the shoe in the middle and then Bills at the bottom. Yeah, here we go. Yep, but Steelers up top. Steelers on top of the podium. All right, Steelers on top of the podium looking down. Okay.
Ryan McPherson, this is the best Steelers podcast in Steeler Nation.
Man, we appreciate y'all. Y'all make it dope, though. Come on, man. The way y'all rock with us, man, that make it a blast every time we in here.
Booman318, ain't nothing wrong with a little beef. Keeps the people going. A little pow-pow.
No, we don't need beef, man. We do not need any beef. Oh, and Steelers Girl 517, we did start a little early. We started at 2:30 today. My little man got baseball. You feel me? He actually is going to have a game tonight. Oh, his game's been rained out. Oh, we've been out of town. So he actually going to get a chance to go out there. So we got to, cut it up a little early today. But you haven't missed nothing except Deke trying to get me, Deke beefing with me without me knowing that he's always beefing with me and beefing with other podcasts. But it's all Deke. Deke, it was his idea. I'm sure him, other Jacob, and Ryan McPherson, they all got together and was like, yo, we going to create podcast beefs. We're going to create it over the weekend because we know most don't do nothing on the weekend. He don't be tapped in. So we're going to get it when he sleep. And they done created this beef with multiple podcasts and a cat named Noah. Okay? That's what they told us is beef all around. And they try to put me versus my brother, Ramon. I'm like, bro, what? How we could me and him beefing? You know what that mean? I don't know if you've seen that little gif where it's like 50 Cent, he waving his eye like, what F me for? What I did? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I felt like, bro, I'm in beef. How is our podcast beef with any podcast? And then Deke, in the middle of all this podcast beef, Steelers Girl 517, no exaggeration, in the middle of us talking about who we beefing with, I'm over here like, I'm gonna beef with the shoe channel. I just left it at that, right? Deke says, well, I'm gonna beef with your Bills channel too. I just think it's natural. And then somebody else comes, it's natural. It's all natural beef. It's all natural podcast beef. And Deke really went along with this thing. So that's what you've missed thus far. But other than that, you're good. Okay? You're good. Just Deke, you know what I'm saying? It's just beef with, it's crazy. Every time I think we're taking steps in the right direction, Every time I think we've shown growth, he'll slide a pure blood out there. He'll slide a beef out there. A Bills chat. It's like it's real weird. And if you could have heard how he said Zeke, it's like, oh, on the Bills channel, until you get your Zeke. It was like it was real. It had a little extra on the end of it. You know when you having that convo, right? And they put a little something. You're like, whoa, wait a minute. That sound like I had a little something on that thing right there. That's what it sound like, Steelers girl. That's what it sound like, okay? So other than that, you've been good, but I've been under fire, okay? So I'm just trying to figure this thing out. Yeah, but it's definitely Deke though. Deke, other Jacob and Ryan McPherson, they didn't got a whole little plan going on, and it's pretty crazy right now. And Noah, whoever Noah, it's like, yeah.
Young Poppy Benito says, found Moats' Bills channel. I didn't want it to be true.
See, I was even low key. I don't even. And look, I don't even have that as like the featured channel on this page. You notice that? Like, you can go down to be like, oh, click on that one. It's not even up there. It's just like, no, it's nothing up there. Yeah, it's nothing. What is this channel you speak of, man? What are you talking about, man? Okay. Just picking on me all the time, man. I'm just an innocent bystander.
Vincent Martinez from 707.
Shout out to Vincent Martinez, too,
What round does Deontay walk to the podium with a car?
That's how it all happens. If Deontay is on stage in Kansas City, go ahead. It's over. He's done.
He's not like Claypool. He doesn't want the clout like that.
You sure? I'm about to say, because every time you're in Vegas, you got to be careful, man. That's or Vegas, or it's Kansas City right now, like I said this year, but whenever it's time to announce a pick, you got to be careful.
No, Deontay's just, he's chilling.
Nah.
Draft day, I just see him working on his craft a little bit during the day and then just relaxing at night. Maybe he might not even be watching it. He'll probably watch it. He'll watch the first round.
Everybody watches the first round.
Second round, I think he'll be working. He's not worried about it. Or maybe he'll be going out Friday night.
I don't know, though. I wonder for a guy like Deontay, because I was like, most people, when you get to that level, you're not really tripping. You don't care who they bring in because you're above it. But for Deontay, I'm like, if they bring in one of these receivers in that first round at 17 or somebody at 32, you might be like, whoa, what y'all done? What y'all done? What y'all doing over there, man? Talk to me real quick. What's going on here? Yeah. So he might just be a little in tune to it. Yeah. He have a little in tune to it.
Something might have started here. King Tony says, let's go bully Bills fans on Moats' Bills channel.
What? What are we doing? Come on, man. This is all love, all across the board, all right? We all are getting along, okay? We're all getting along here. All right? Bills are on Bills. Steelers are on Steelers. Shoes on shoes.
Are you going to block King Tony on the Bills channel?
No, because then you'll be over here like, most will block you on that Bills channel. You got to be careful about that, man. I came over here to the Bills channel talking about I was on here for another show, and you know what I'm saying? I was only here because his show went on, so they blocked. Nah, don't do that to me now. Don't you do that to me. I'm innocent, man. I just be trying to be out here and just be vibing. That's it, man. I don't want no problem with nobody, man. All right, no problems with nobody. No problems. Martin Luther King, man. I want peace for everybody, all right? Okay, one big happy family, okay? I have a dream, too. That's my dream, that Bills fans and Steelers fans could all come together under the big NFL umbrella and all support each other. Yeah, I have a dream. Yeah.
No way.
We can't get that dream.
You're not getting that back.
I just want that dream. I can't get that dream. I just, yeah. We're all singing in the national anthem together. Bills fans, Steelers fans, we just hold hands together on the podcast. Like, we could do a joint stream. That's what we should do. It's a big joint stream. Family. Yeah.
I can't get down with that. Farron Bradford, we move up for an offensive tackle. Cool.
Oh, man.
Who do we end up taking at cornerback? I say Phillips or Ringo. That's if we get an offensive tackle first.
Yeah. Because he's saying under the if we move up. Let me say, yeah.
That's assuming, I guess we still have our 32nd pick.
All right. That's what I don't know what we gave. Was it the 32nd or the 49?
Yeah, I can see us getting Ringo. Yeah. We've talked about that.
Yeah.
Is Banks there at 32?
That's the one. I would love the tackle pickup with a Banks. If I could get that combo, that'd be nice.
Right. Even Forbes wouldn't be bad.
Yeah.
R. Barley 18. Starting that beef with Noah tomorrow. Tell that goofy Noah he ain't. We tell that goofy Noah he ain't got his on my boy Deke. I'm hungry and ready for beef. 6'5", 235. I got you guys.
Oh, he said he ain't got no one ain't got ish on my boy Deke. Yo, I don't even know who he beefing with right now, man. I'm not included. Listen. If y'all gonna say it's beef, don't put the Arsenal Experience with Deke podcast beef. Just say Deke got beef with such and such. All right, leave me out of it, man. I don't want no beef with nobody.
You don't gotta do that either for me. I'll speak for myself, but I'm just saying, if there's some Steeler Channel beef or whatever throughout the offseason, there's some back and forth and whatnot. It could be some good content for the viewers too. You were seeing the chat. Everyone's talking about the beef.
No, see,
people are all about it. That's what the people want.
Don't you do that? That's not what they want. That is not what they want. They did not say they want that. That is not what they want, man.
It's clear. You heard our Barley.
They want us to all be able to just support each other. Okay, one channel next to another channel next to another channel. We all hold hands. Okay, that's what we're trying to do.
Sean McCartney, the 5 players got suspended because they couldn't help but gamble after hearing that. LOL.
See, that's how it goes, man. I sing my song for a reason. All right, I do it like that so that way everybody can. I want it to ring from the mountaintops. That's what when I'm saying. I envision that. And Deke, see what y'all don't realize this. Deke be over here in the back. He'll get the camera out like he Pop Rice, like, oh man, you killing that, bro. Oh, hit that. And I'll be like, yo, is that it? And he'd be like, one more time, like the choir director. He'd be like, and be like, hold it. When I be like, good, hold it. I be like, yo, Deke, I'm about to pass. One more, Deke. And then when I finish, he be over there just chill, and I be over here out in breath. It be Deke the whole time though. Yeah, you gotta watch it, man.
Claire says, pull up with Moats hoodies on.
Don't do this, man. Oh my gosh. See, this is y'all fault, man. We just trying to be innocent. We just trying to show love.
We got a base here.
No. This is not a base here. Don't say that like that. Yeah, I don't like
Good
that.
fan base.
It just ain't real militaristic when you say we got a base over here. We got our troops. It's like, whoa, hey, easy killer, okay, yeah, man.
Fan base. That's what I meant. Official momentum. Moats and Deke come through May 12th to Rivers. Sing it.
You heard him. He wants you to sing that thing live, man.
No, he's asking for you.
Sing
he wants
it live.
Gambler.
See, the Gambler don't hit live. I'm a studio artist. Ambition is like dope. He can sing in person. I got me in studio. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Climate control. Got my sound levels up. Yeah, I need that.
Gorilla Mode. I can tell Deke is ready for the draft. With all these mocks, he must have seen every possible combination of players we will take. I'm burnt out too. He's 100% right, because I actually recorded a big Deke news before we did this podcast, and it was based off of Todd McShay's projection that we could trade up to 10 or 9, or no, it was 9 or 11 between the Titans and Bears to get an offensive tackle. And then Tomlin and Kahn just did a press conference today, and people were running with Tomlin's quotes saying that, yeah, we could be open to moving at pick 32. We've never been in this spot before where we have a day in between. We could be fielding calls and all this, and especially if there's a quarterback, he didn't say his name, but, someone like Hooker or something's there at 32, a team might want to move up, and we're going to be open to that. Yeah. It's just, okay, this is like new information that's not new because these were always possibilities this whole time. We could trade up to 9. Yeah. Yes. It's always been that way. Just because McShay comes out and says, I could see it happening, and this is my prediction. Yeah. Or because Tomlin said it in the press conference that we'll be fielding calls at 32. Yeah. This has always been the case. It's time to get to the draft. It's really time to get to the draft.
Yeah. Well, I'm just surprised it took you this long to get that way, man. They usually say that the person that is creating the content will usually burn out on a topic faster than the consumer. I'm over here like, bro, I've been mock draft out with you, baby. Like, but that is the thing, though, man.
I think it's been 2 weeks for me.
Yeah, that's the thing I realized, though. It's like
2 weeks.
We get tired of it.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah. Yep. But nonetheless, it is still cool to rap about it because not everybody does, follow it as closely as we do. And that's the other part of it. And that's what we always have to remember. We follow it. It's around us, I feel like, around the clock. So it's definitely one of those things that, it's going to fatigue us a lot quicker. But for the consumer, not everybody is as diehard or as tapped in. But either way, we're gonna give you something for them and for them. So all good.
Richard Stone, Moats, best drum line you ever heard? Question mark.
Best drum line?
Nick Cannon, right?
That's the movie. I will I'm biased. I'm gonna say my Norfolk State Spartan Legion. I roll with them, man. Yeah, that was the first like live drumline that I ever saw growing up. That's the home team. You know, I still rock my green and gold. Like I rock with them boys heavy. Low key was pissed off. They waited to the end to offer me. I'm like, yeah, I wasn't gonna go there, but you still could act like I was. All right, you should have been the first offer, Deke. But you know, nonetheless. I love their drumline though. Norfolk State, they got that heat for me. So I rock with them. But I wish I knew the name of this cat, man. I was in New Orleans one time, bro. I recorded it because I didn't even know his name. But it was 2-3 cats, you know, doing that little second step with their little drums out there. And I'm like, bro, it was the fireest rendition of Michael Jackson. Recorded that thing, every once in a while I play it. I'm like, bro, this is crazy. So whoever that group was, I would say them, number one. But since I don't know their name, I'm going with my Norfolk State Spartan Legion. Yeah.
Nobe 412. DJ can catch. Y'all just going off a bad year. SMH.
Talk about it.
He can.
Why you say it like that?
He can. I see it.
Oh, like are you saying?
He just dropped some terrible ones though.
Yeah.
Some 5-yard drag route. Like,
Yeah.
wow, I don't even know how it's possible.
But he'll also go out there and catch one like in Cincy.
Yeah,
Way like Michael Jordan.
Right.
Yeah.
I know. He had a few of those this year.
He did, low key.
Sean McCartney, Moats' favorite car is that Bill's golf cart. LOL.
It was a really nice golf cart. And I did like the parade that I had like surrounding me. See, it's perks to both organizations. You know what I'm saying? Like the Steelers, they gonna have me on stage doing interviews, put us in a nice little section. All right. The Bills, they gonna throw me on the golf cart, give me a little parade. I had my drum line then. They had a dope drum line now that I think. Can I say the Bills drum line? Technically. It felt like it was what they played for me. Like they walked around and played for me. Like,
Damn.
It was cold outside too, and it was really like, and I'd be like, oh, wait, and it was like, oh, and I'd be like, drop that thing. I felt like prime time every once in a while. And I'd be like, I felt like that for a little bit. They was just really following me around.
We have a drum line here, right?
We do. You know what? Shout out to the Still drum line too, man. I know a cat. I don't know. I don't think he still drums with him though. But when I was playing here, I actually did know the cat. One of the cats was on the drum line, man. Yeah. So
Other
I like the drum
Jacob
line too,
is saying
yeah.
Moats co-host fight West versus Deke.
Oh man! Yikes!
We could have a WVU versus Pitt.
Whoa!
Undercard.
I didn't even think about that either. Holy
Dorn,
smoke! Yeah.
Dorn versus TG, maybe.
Oh shit!
Me versus West.
Yo! Deke been in the lab. Wait a minute. Yo!
Wait, who could we come out and represent from Pitt?
Whoa! You all right? Doran and T, and they both my former teammates
Are we
too.
doing? It's got to be strictly
Oh,
media
my
people because
gosh.
I'd obviously call up Aaron Donald. He'd be
We're
my
not
main
doing
guy.
it. We're not doing it. Yeah, we're not doing it. Okay. Media people. So we got West versus Deke. TG versus Doran. Oh my gosh.
You think that's good?
I love the card already. I'm just throwing it out. I think that is an elite card already because of the ties across the board. It's Pitt, West Virginia. It's all people that I rock with that I like got good, dope relationships with. And it's like, dang, y'all really just, yeah, that is funny. How does that happen? Jeez. Pitt and West Virginia, man. Shout out to the Pitt and W folk, baby.
I think we need Larry Fitz in there. He's retired.
Ooh, he's definitely in the media.
I think he'd be like that technician.
There
out
you
there
go.
For us.
There you go.
He's not going to KO anyone, but he's going to make people miss.
Oh,
and just-
yeah. He gonna point
He'll
you. He gonna get his
jab you,
body
yeah.
points. Yeah. Dang. Yikes.
Yeah, we need Fitz. We need a matchup.
So
for
who's
Fitz.
gonna match with Fitz? Yeah. Who's a WU dude that's Yeah, I don't
We
know.
can just do. We can add current players, right? I'll do Aaron Donald versus Geno Smith.
Yikes. That does not seem fair. He said, I'm gonna just do Aaron for Gino. Remember Gino already got beat up before. You know, and that was versus a linebacker. That Aaron Donald, that's boy, what? No. I remember too, man, we actually signed the dude that had broke Gino's jaw too, man. I'll never forget that. And when he came in here, I seen him, I was like, oh, it don't surprise me that you was the one. It definitely didn't surprise me. But yeah, you would have thought he was a lot larger. That's all. I was like, oh, you kind of regular. Aaron Donald, that's not regular. Nothing about that man is regular. He probably knock his head off his shoulders. Yeah, you don't need that.
Dub for Pitt. We get one on the board.
Jeez. Yikes, man. I don't like these matchups. Lord. Oh. They said Pac-Man.
Wow.
Oh.
Who's he
Shout
going
out
against?
to Stoogie McLean. Oh.
Who's he going
Because
against?
Pac-Man for certain in it. Good luck. Whoever.
Pac-Man versus Fitz?
I,
Would that be an interesting matchup?
It'll be very interesting. Because styles make fights, and those two are stylistically opposite. One is like really technical and reserved and, buttoned up. The other one went to West Virginia. So you can only imagine,
People are bringing Tavon Austin. He'll get smoked. Tavon Austin versus Dion Lewis. I like that.
Oh, okay. All right.
I like that.
Okay.
Tavon versus James Conner, maybe.
Okay. No. Steve Slayton. Go Slayton versus Connor.
Okay.
Yeah, Slayton versus Connor. Gino versus Kenny.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. There we go. Let's go, man.
We got a great fight.
Heck yeah. If we're going to build this card out, we could build the card out, man.
This is good, actually.
Yeah.
This is really
Heck
good.
yeah. So I like what we have right now, man. We're building it up real nice. Yeah, because I'm trying to think. We said Pac-Man, but you also have Pat McAfee too, because he's a West Virginia guy.
Wow. Who's
I
he
ain't even
going
think
up
about
against?
him. Yeah.
Who's he going up against?
I don't know. So who we matching Fitz with? Because it could be Fitz and McAfee. It could be
I almost like the
or Pac-Man,
I like the Pac-Man
Fitz,
one.
Pac-Man versus Fitz. Okay. So then we need McAfee versus somebody versus Louis Riddick.
Oh, wow.
There you go. Pitt
Oh,
guy
man,
in the
the-
media.
Riddick's a little older. Actually, he could be a funny matchup, though, against someone. You could throw him in against someone, for sure.
Yeah, man.
I just don't know if McAfee's the best one.
You think McAfee go wash him? McAfee's
How
like
old
still
is
an
Riddick,
athlete,
really?
bro. He like in his 40s, 50s,
Yeah.
40s, 50s.
Yeah.
I think he's 40 still.
I'm trying to think of a good matchup for McAfee. Actually, maybe Doran versus McAfee. Maybe that would be a good one.
And Doran did do some wrestling. Yeah.
That might be a good one.
That
right
could
there.
work.
Maybe
That
TG
could
needs
work.
a different opponent.
See, I like Doran versus TG though. I feel like that's a perfect, like, athletically they the same, like age group the same, position group wise they would battle. Yeah, I like this a lot, man. And they were both my teammates, so that's my other part. I'm like, yay, yo, I got my guys, got my Bills guy and my Steelers guy, so it's perfect. It's perfect. I always like Doran. See, shout out to my Doran Dickerson, man, my Bills teammate. Did you know me and played with the Bills together? Did you know that?
I didn't.
Your Pitt guy was with me in Buffalo, and we had a Bills, our GM was from Pitt too, with Buffalo, the Bills. Oh, remember that team? Doran Dickerson, come on, bro. Hell to Pitt. You support Pitt players. Correct? Right. Yes. You like Pitt players. Doran was all American. I know you was rooting for Doran. I know you was rooting for him. All right.
He's good at Pitt.
So you
don't really bother with him too much in the NFL like that.
Oh my gosh!
Hope they live good lives and everything, but
So you
ain't on the Steelers.
You're not gonna support him along his professional journey. Y'all love Larry Fitzgerald in Pittsburgh. I hear people talk about Larry Fitzgerald all the time. So I know y'all follow y'all professional athletes.
He's a Cardinal. He's a Cardinal in the press.
Oh my gosh!
It's great he was representing Pitt, doing good things, making the college proud, but ain't a Steeler.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I mean, we went up against him in the Super Bowl. You think we're rooting for Larry Fitzgerald? No.
Y'all didn't want to do good though.
No, we wanted him to pull Deontay's all over the field.
No,
Drop the
y'all
ball.
didn't. Y'all said do good but lose.
No, definitely not. We wanted to wipe the floor with them.
Y'all didn't want to do good at all.
No.
Oh
Hell
man,
no.
I thought you at least want to do good, but see, y'all. Yeah.
Oh no, that's
Okay.
Yeah. No,
Okay, I didn't know how that worked.
Yeah, no.
Like whenever I play against my friends, I'm like, I want them to do well when they not going against me, but I'm gonna trash you when I'm going against you, but do well every other times.
Yeah, like if we go up against the Cardinals with James Conner this year, I want Conner to get negative yards.
Gotcha. See, I'd be like, yeah, I wouldn't mind Conner getting a tutty here.
Aaron Donald,
maybe like
don't want him to get a
Buck.
sack. No.
Yeah. All right, okay, fair enough.
What other Pitt guys out there?
You never rooted for Shady McCoy?
No, like that, unless he was on like my fantasy team or something. But like, no, anytime like I'm saying against the Steelers again, it's just like no, I want you to get 0 yards. I don't want you to do anything against us.
Okay, that's perspective. I like it. Excuse me, I like it.
Other Jacob, hashtag picket fence. This show has me dying at work. I'm getting looks.
All because of Deke and you and Rob McPherson. Y'all three have started this beef. Y'all see how this beef has evolved now. Okay? I was just trying to be innocent, just minding my business, just being a YouTuber. Isn't that what y'all call it? YouTube? I'm trying to be a YouTuber. Deke trying to have us beefing with people. Next we're going to be in the ring. You see, that's how the Logan Paul stuff started. And I beef with your pipe, but you can't be in the ring. I will go in the ring. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that.
Yeah, it's funny I'm saying all this. I don't think I'll ever fight
Like,
anyone.
I don't want beef, man. I don't want nobody to beef with me, man. I want everybody
Never
to
been
be
in a
happy
fight.
with
Never
me,
want
man.
to be in one.
Yeah. I don't want. I'm done fighting. Okay, Lord willing, I don't have any more fights in me. Lord willing. Okay, I am. Serve my time. Okay.
Ox Ox. Tomlin and Khan both talked about shopping 32. So big for sale sign on 32 now. Thoughts?
Nah,
Again, this goes
definitely,
back to everything I said. I don't think anything
Yeah.
really changes.
Yeah, nothing changes with that. And that's what makes the first round so intriguing to us. Not just our pick, but whoever is not picked. Once 31 happens and that night ends, the first night, we are gonna have action. Our phone is gonna be buzzing off the hook because all these different players, or the players that should have been in the first round that fall, that 30-second pick is going to be hot. So if you're able to potentially get a great offer on that, yeah, man, I'm all for that. But that's why for us, man, we get to really just sit back and enjoy where we're at in that first round because of that 30-second overall pick.
Okay, Justin Gordon. Yo, Moats, Coach T always says we don't care about style points, but do the players care about the score? A dub is a dub, but as a fan, I hate we seldomly put up 30. I'd love to run it up on some teams.
Put it like this. As a player, you always want to go out there and beat everybody by 100, but we also do not care about style points either. We win a game by 1. We go in that locker room and we are celebrating like it's the biggest win ever, like it's the best thing ever. And the only time we turn it off is when the media comes in there and we like, oh, we got to fake like we're disappointed at the fact that we won by 1 point. Because for fans really create that narrative of, oh, you're supposed to beat this team by this much. You're supposed to beat them by that much. When we come into the, big meeting room on Wednesday or whatever for like the true, like official introduction for that next team, not once in my 9 years of playing professionally have we ever talked about a point spread. Have we ever talked about if this team is good, not good, anything like that. And that was at all 3 stops. Not once. That is a fan and media thing, man. When y'all be like, "Oh, that team suck," or "Man, y'all should beat them by this much. They should lose by this much." It's like, nah, because I done been in games where technically we were supposed to get beat by 2 scores and we won by 2 scores. I done been in games we were supposed to win by 3 scores and we done lost. Like that's just at this level, man. Everybody is nice because you'll be looking over there and you be like, "Oh, that team suck." Be like, "Bro, that dude nice though. I know him. He fine." That's how we look at it. So yeah, we really don't care about the style points. It's like, bro, we won. Like, period. Like that's where we at with it. So at least from my perspective.
Sean McCartney, get Foster as a guest like DK does.
Bro, y'all gotta stop, man. Why are y'all trying to do anything like that? Moan is my dude. I like he got his situation. Everything is good, man. It's not no beef. Why y'all trying to make this a podcast beef? Us versus them. Man, we like the fact they doing well over there, man. We hope they keep doing well over there. You feel
What
me?
if this talk does create some headlines or something? We wake up on Twitter.
Exactly. And the funny thing is, that's why I be knowing. I'm like, this is how that all started. That's why I be like, yo, let me not joke too much because they'll take the joking part and make that like the headline. I was like, no, we ain't got time for it. No. I don't have time for beef. We're not beefing. There is no beef. Yeah.
You guys gotta tag us or something if there's any headlines.
No. Don't tag us.
see.
Tag Deke. Don't tag me.
I wanna
Leave me out of it. I don't want to be with nobody. I'll be over here. Remember, I went to Cali. Remember, I just, okay, I'm a woosah type of guy now. Let me just namaste. I still do my meditation. All right, let me vibe out. Okay, plant-based.
Okay, no 412. Doran's dad was my supervisor.
Bro, let's go. Shout out. See, so he was a Bills fan too then.
I guess.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
For a period of time.
We support that.
Mainly through his son.
We support that. We support that though.
I don't.
Yes, we do. Yeah, if we gotta be, we support that too, man.
Nope. Ty_2, Mods Deke. Are you a poncho guy or an umbrella guy?
I'm an umbrella guy personally. I'm bougie. Yeah, I like in my mind, I feel like I'm supposed to be like one of them British dudes that get out the car and they got like the guy that opens up the door for him with the umbrella out, and his name is like, I don't know. I always say Alfred because I'm a Batman guy, but his name could be like Winifred or something like that. And be like, "Hello, Mr. Arthur. Is everything well, sir? Oh, good day, chap." You know, so I'm an umbrella guy. I even like when I get to hold umbrella for like my wife and the kids. I'd be like, "Oh, I got y'all," and I go open the door. I'd be like, "Oh, y'all good? Umbrella." Big umbrella guy. Big. I got like the big umbrella. I got most umbrella. I got one with a little light on and everything, man. I'm an umbrella dude, bro.
Well, you know my answer to this.
Yeah, Deke.
I'm not an umbrella guy.
The only way. Poncho.
No, yeah, I'm not even a poncho guy. What's he talking about? Just wear a rain jacket. That's what I would do. Wear a rain jacket.
It's like Deke ain't knowing none of that, man.
Wear a rain jacket. The only time I see umbrella as acceptable is if you're out on a date with like your girl or something like that, and you're trying to keep them dry.
All right. Yeah, I'm big umbrella. I'll be over here drippy too. Like y'all see, you see the fit. The umbrella go with the drip. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I be. I be trying to like, yo, take a picture of me while I'm walking over this puddle with the umbrella. Yeah, there's something about the umbrella. I don't know.
Joey Weaver, trade pick 32, day 1 or 2. So many possible scenarios.
That is, man. Because like I said, we could trade that 32nd pick the first day and hop back into the first round. We can package that with 17 to move up. We can wait, get to 32, and then trade back. I mean, it's a ton of options with that thing, man. Absolutely.
Well, that is it for the Supers right now.
So that means it's about time. Because we're about to be finishing up in a little bit. But before we get to that part.
What time's your stop?
I think it was at 5, right?
5?
Yeah,
okay.
5. Because that'd be 2.5.
Right.
Yeah. So, yeah. Start this mock up, man. And then.
Sounds like good timing.
Yeah, heck yeah.
We have this is going to be our final mock then.
Mm-hmm.
Mock 2.0.
The biggest, baddest final.
Man, we did a test run before this podcast. I was loving my draft, actually. Hopefully the same thing pops up.
I hope it don't. Because I'm a hater. All because you beefing with Bills me.
Well, you smoked me on the first one because you got Skoronski at 17. I won't forget that. Yeah, you definitely beat me on that one.
This is also accurate. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, hit that like button one time if y'all have not done so, and subscribe to the channel if you have not done so either, man. We are almost across that 40,000 threshold, and the giveaway is going to be nice, ladies and gentlemen. The giveaway is going to be nice, but we definitely appreciate all of your support. So, we did want to put a bow on mock drafts. So, for us, Moats and Deke, we wanted to do our second official and final mock draft because we haven't done our second one, since all the free agency stuff that's taken place, both internally, who we re-signed, brought in, and then also who left. So felt like it was appropriate in terms of the timing of it. So we made some adjustments to PFF's mock draft settings, bumped up the randomness a little bit, bumped up the draft needs a little bit, and the care for positional value, but we also bumped down the need to lean towards the PFF board because, as we've said at times, PFF, their rankings for certain players can be a little bit different in contrast to the public. So we wanted to, slant it a little bit towards that. But with that being the case, we will start our official 7-round mock draft, Moats and Deke 2.0 style. And we're going to skip this trade.
We're not doing trades or anything?
Yeah, I was skipping the trade. I was going to skip my trade.
Doing stock.
Yeah.
Start draft. Whoa.
Excuse me. Jeez.
My draft board looks pretty good.
All right.
It seems like the tables have turned.
Who went one on your board?
Anthony Richardson. No.
I was like, get out of here, bro, for real.
He went to the Raiders, actually, at 7. That doesn't even add up. It is random, though.
Mm-hmm.
Because they have Jimmy G. I just don't see that happening. But anyway, Bryce Young went
Jimmy G went on 1 year or 2 year?
I can't remember. Actually, I think it was 3.
Was it 3? Okay.
It was like 25. It was between 25 and 27 mil per year. I think it was 3. Yeah. It's like 3 for 70-ish.
I'm just trying to think his deal versus Geno deal per year average.
Yeah, Geno got more.
So if it's not crazy for Anthony Richardson to potentially go to Seattle, is it really that crazy if he was going to Vegas?
Fair.
At least that's how I thought of it.
Yeah. Bryce Young and Stroud went 1-2. Levis went to the Colts at 4.
So on mine, I had Bryce Young went 1, Levis went 2, Stroud went 4 to the Colts on mine.
Okay. Who else is gone for me? Witherspoon, Gonzalez gone. Paris Johnson gone. Jackson Smith and Jigba gone. Broderick Jones, Nolan Smith, Miles Murphy, Quentin Johnson, Bijan Robinson, and Will Anderson. He went at 3. Tyree Wilson.
Who was the first corner off your board?
Christian Gonzalez.
Okay. First corner on my board.
No, Witherspoon went to the Lions. I'm sorry.
Oh,
at
so
6.
I had Witherspoon go at 5 to Seattle, and then Gonzalez went at 7 to the Raiders on mine.
Wow.
Okay.
So you want to hear who's available for me?
Talk to me, baby. Talk to me.
I got Peter Skoronski.
Okay. I likes that. I likes that a lot.
I mean, he's the pick.
Okay, that's what you rolling
I don't
with?
need. Do I need to go over anyone else? He's my pick.
All right.
He's
Hey, I respect it, baby. I respect it.
Well, I guess JPJ is still there.
I'm about to say, we sit nice
I'm going
over here.
Skoronski, though. I got some options for this 32nd pick, though. Hopefully a couple of these guys are available.
I like it.
Because Brian Branch, Deontay Banks, Joey Porter Jr., Forbes, Addison, Zay Flowers. I mean, I can't draft a receiver. Darnell Washington. All these guys are still there. So I should have something decent at 32. But I'm taking Skoronski.
I like it.
It's not even a question.
I like it. All right, so on my board, Skoronski isn't there, but I have Broderick Jones is there, JPJ is there, Jordan Addison is there, Brian Branch, Kalijah Kancey. You know I'm always excited about tight ends. Dalton Kincaid is available. Anton Harrison is available as well. For my pass rushes, Lucas Van Ness, Will McDonald, the 4th is available. Okay, and we got some other O-linemen, man. DeJuan Jones is available. Zay Flowers. But y'all know for me, man, this is a no-brainer. Anybody that's heard me talk knows. If this guy is available at 17, we are taking this guy. I'm not overthinking it. Give me JPJ at 17 overall. And that's who I went with.
Not looking good for me in the second.
I'm feeling amazing in the second right now, bro. I'm just throwing it out there.
Drew Sanders got drafted. Addison got. I wasn't drafting receiver, but anyway, he's a notable name. Yeah. JPJ got drafted. Brian Branch drafted. Forbes drafted. Banks drafted. Yeah. I'm ruined. I'm not happy about this.
All them dudes went on a run after mine too, bro.
I'm not happy about this. Okay, here's who's on the top of my draft board: Darnell Wright, Anton Harrison, Will McDonald the 4th, Cyrus Torrance, DeJuan Jones. Kansas State edge rusher. Gibbs, halfback out of Alabama. John Michael Schmitz, Mozzie Smith, Darnell Washington. Jack Campbell is there. Josh Downs. Cam Smith. Sam Laporta. Tyreek Stevenson. Okay, you guys get the point. You guys get the point. Who do you got?
On my end, Michael Mayer is available. Osiris Torrance is available. Mozzie Smith. Darnell Washington. Jack Campbell, Brian Brissy, Drew Sanders is available as well.
Damn.
Cody, I got some guys that are available over here. This is actually low-key a little bit tougher because of some of the names that are available on my end, man. I'm back and forth. I like Jack Campbell as a player, the physicality. Love Drew Sanders as an athlete. You know I'm a Michael Mayer fan. And then Brian Brissy, who we just talked about a little while ago as well, man. So, like I said, across the board, man, ton of options right here. So who are you thinking? Do you want to make your pick first? You want me to make my pick first?
So I'm between the linebackers. Jack Campbell's there, Trenton Simpson, also Dayan Henley.
Ooh, okay.
I think one of them will be available at 49.
Fair.
The other position I'm thinking, as crazy as it sounds, but due to all of our offseason moves, I feel like it makes sense.
Go for it.
Whereas a couple weeks ago, wow, Jets just finalized trade for Aaron Rodgers.
Finally, God, dog, about time. We're going to see what them details are, too. Shout out.
Right. Cool.
I like that, though. I like that.
Cool.
Actually,
not cool. I would have rather this not happen because this just makes another team more formidable in the AFC.
Man, they got a tough division they got to get out of, though, man. We ain't tripping.
Not thrilled about that. Yeah. But it is good for the Jets. That's a good move. They had no other option, really.
Oh, you had to. You had to. I don't know what they gave up, but you had to, man.
But again, the move that I'm thinking that I didn't feel like made the most of sense a few weeks ago. But now, since we bring in Allen Robinson, we have less needs to really look at.
What we doing, Deke?
Let's bring in a guy that could be the perfect complement to Pratt Freiermuth.
Stop playing with me. You doing it?
Yep. Hope run block.
Let's go.
Big size, can get down.
You know
the
that's my
field,
guy.
can be
You
a
know
big
that's my
target
guy.
for Pickett.
You know that's my guy.
Perfect tight end
You
too.
know that's my guy.
Darnell Washington.
Hey, yo, let's go. Let's go.
I think that was a great pick.
I love that pick, bro. I'm low-key jealous that you made that
Skoronski
move,
and Darnell
man.
Washington.
Yeah.
Major bully ball now.
Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, man. I like that pickup a lot, man. I was kind of torn because obviously Darnell Washington is available for me. Michael Mayer's available for me. Brian Brissy. We talked Drew Sanders and Jack Campbell. So it's a lot of ways that I could go with this thing. Part of me wants to copy you, man, because I'm a Darnell Washington guy. But I will not copy you this time.
You can.
I wanted to. Trust
That's
me.
more
I
of your
did.
pick. I stole your strategy. if anything.
You low key did, but I don't want to copy you back. Even though I low key do, I'm not. Okay. But with that being the case, man, I'm gonna go get me another D lineman, man. I want to be building that bully ball up as well, and I'm gonna go with Brian Brissy here, man. I'm gonna take him at 32 overall.
Building up the defense.
You know what I'm saying, man? You gotta stop him, man. Gotta stop folks.
So I told you my strategy. I thought one of those linebackers that I was eyeing up was going to be there with this second round pick at 49.
Yeah,
It turned out to be true. Dan Henley is there.
I like it.
And Jack Campbell literally went the pick before. I'm trying to see where Trenton Simpson went. He went... Wait, is Trenton Simpson still here? No, he went to the Packers at 45. So 4 picks ahead of me. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with what I predicted here, or what I'm trying to do, and that's go offensive tackle. I said I'm eyeing up these linebackers at 32, but I think one of them is going to be available. Let's get Darnell Washington, and they're there. So I'm going to stick with my strategy.
Yeah, it is.
Day and
Let's
Henley,
go.
I like this dude. We're picking him at 49.
Let's go. Let's go. I like it. I like it.
How you looking?
So on my board, man.
Wow, I didn't draft the corner yet. Damn.
You have not done that just yet. It's all good though, man. Take your time. Ain't no
Should we
rush.
trade for Jalen Ramsey?
Ain't
in
no
my
rush.
scenario?
Ain't no rush. Take your time, man. So on my board, man, I do have a couple of stud linebackers available, man. Jack Campbell still here. I also have Deion Henley available to me. I also have the chance to add another Infinity Stone because Nick Herbig has popped up onto the scene. Then in terms of corners, I got Cam Smith, Tyreek Stevenson available to me. In terms of wide receivers, I have Nathaniel Dale available to me. And then in terms of safeties, Antonio Johnson, got some pass rushes up here, man. But for me, I am going with Deion Henley right here, man, simply because I think he fits the defense the best right now in terms of the need. Like I said, I love Jack Campbell, man, but I just feel like I already have that type of player. So that's why I'm going to roll with Deion Henley. Even though you picked him, I do not care this time. I'm going with my LB because I need one.
Right. Now we're on to the third round, pick 80. So my draft so far is Skoronski at 17. I got Darnell Washington, round 2. Round 3, Day and Henley. I'm looking corner now. I think I need to go corner back-to-back picks here, and hopefully one of these guys can work out for me. There's 2 guys in mine up. Actually, there's around 3 or 4. Darius Rush out of South Carolina is intriguing. Garrett Williams out of Syracuse. Jalen Jones. But after TG talking up Eli Ricks, that might be my pick. That might be my pick. I wonder if he is going to be there. Top of your head?
Give me 1 second.
Because Ricks' ADP...
120.
He's not going to be there. His ADP is 110.
I see what you try to do. I see.
I thought maybe I could double dip. Maybe get Garrett in the 3rd. We do have the randomness up a little bit, though. Do I just take Ricks and
hope for the
TG
best?
happy? I think we're taking Ricks, maybe.
All right.
I think we're taking Ricks.
That is his guy. That is definitely his guy.
I'm going to trust TG scouting on this one.
Hey, man, TG got a good eye for the talent now.
Yep, Ricks at pick 80. We bypass Garrett Williams.
All right.
Ricks might be able to actually get on the field for us this year.
Okay.
Whereas Williams dealing with the ACL a little
Very
bit,
true.
recovery.
Very true.
TG sees the potential in Ricks. Trust his valuation.
So at 80, some of the guys that I have available, Nathaniel Dell is still here. Travius Hodges Tomlinson, the corner out of TCU, is available to me. Sidney Brown, the safety out of Illinois. Kobe Turner, D lineman out of Wake Forest. Jordan Battle, guy that we've talked about plenty. He's available. Anthony Johnson Jr. is available. Garrett Williams, guy that she was talking about, is available. But for me, I am kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place here. Because, see, I want to draft a pass rusher, and I know the one I want, Byron Young out of Tennessee.
He's good.
Yep, but his ADP, 96. Us picking at 80, and then the next pick is at 120. It's kind of no man's land. But you know what? Since I'm not doing any trades, I'm just going to roll with him. So I'm going to take him a little bit early, but he's fitting the need for me because I do need a third rusher since I did not secure Bud Dupree. So I'm going to take Byron Young, the edge rusher, out of Tennessee.
I think that was a great pick. That was a good one.
Because he's pure blood? Is that why he's a good one? Is that what it is? That's because he's pure blood. Does it make you happy about him?
Right.
Yeah, so I figured you said something like that. Mm-hmm.
I lucked out here with the cornerbacks. One of those guys was available, Jalen Jones, in the 4th round. I feel like that's a steal.
I like that.
Scoop him in the 4th.
I like that.
Combine him with Eli Ricks.
I like that.
I know we didn't get the top-end cornerback talent in this draft, but I feel like we got 2 guys that could be something. He took 2 flyers on 3rd and 4th. One of them is going to pan out.
I like that, though.
One of them's got to pan out. Both under the tutelage of Pat P.
The Pat P. Let's go.
That Darnell Washington pick is coming back to haunt me a little bit, but it's cool. Like I still feel good about it. I feel like he's going to be a huge asset to the offense. Like
I agree.
I'm missing on edge rusher. I get that, but you get a guy. You'll find a guy. You'll find someone here. Quincy Roche, maybe. I mean, that's why we drafted him in the 6th round a few
Come
years
on,
ago.
man.
Maybe he comes full bloom this season for us. But no, I'm taking Jalen Jones because I already told you I'm double dipping corners, round 3, round 4, and I think we got a really good guy, really good value in the 4th round, with Jones still being here.
I like
Texas
that.
A&M.
Okay. I'm reloaded. Let right. Okay, so it's at pick 120 for me. Brenton Strange just went off the board to 1 pick in front of me. He going to Captain Kirk. I know he gonna like that a lot. So available to me at 120, I got Kobe Turner. I got Tanner McKee, the quarterback out of Stanford. Anthony Johnson Jr., the safety out of Iowa State's available. Moro Ajomo, D lineman, available to me. Ivan Pace Jr., the athletic linebacker from Cincinnati, is available to me. KJ Henry and Dorian Williams, little LB and pass rusher action. Jalen Jones out of Texas A&M is available as well. But I got 2 guys that I'm zeroing in on specifically. Braden Daniels, the tackle out of Utah. And then Carter Warren, the tackle out of Pitt. Hell to Pitt. Okay. Since we are all supporting each other, Steeler fans, Bills fans, West Virginia fans, Pitt fans, I'm going to take the chance on a Pitt player. And I'm going to draft this Pitt tackle by the name of Carter Warren. Because, number one, I just need some tackle depth, baby. You feel me? So, can never have too many good players, man. So I'm hoping that he comes in here and give me just some quality depth, man. And ultimately, never know what he can push to potentially be. Because we've seen, some of the success we've had with our mid-round lineman picks and stuff like that.
Man, I'm not happy. Really not happy. So we're in the 7th round. Marty Mapu's gone.
He was just available on mine, too. No, he gone now. Never mind.
Gone in the 5th round.
Oh, I'm happy. Oh, it's a wrap. I'm good. I love my draft.
I think I know who I'm eyeing up here, though. I think I just got to go with that staple Brandon Hill 7th round pick. Shouldn't be there in real life. Good safety. And you got to think with Keanu Neal only being on a 1-year deal, we only got Casey on a 2.
Yep.
Who knows what Hill could develop into? Like, he would be in the perfect scenario to potentially start for us 2 or 3 years down the line. Learning under those 2 guys, learning under Minka. Yeah, so I'm going to take – I'm not happy I don't have an edge rusher, though. I need to check the board. Brandon Hill's available. I would like to get just some third edge rusher that maybe could compete with Quincy here.
Okay.
Let me look at this real quick. We got a bunch of no names here. We got a bunch of no names. I can't even talk myself in. I don't even know who any of these guys are. Ochon Mathis out of Nebraska. MJ Anderson. You got MJ in his name.
He's got to count for something, right?
Right.
Could be Mary Jane.
To Michael Jordan there. Maybe he's the Michael Jordan of edge rushers.
Maybe he's Michael B. Jordan.
No, I'm going to go Brandon Hill. Basically what I'm going to do here, I'm taking Hill, and then I'm taking, I'm probably going to try to get like a backup center or something with my next pick.
Okay.
Brandon Hill. So, yeah, we don't, my big knock on mine is the third edge rusher. Did not do that. But we'll get some guy like, I don't know if JPP is available, but some guy like that out there in like free agency.
Okay.
At some point this offseason.
Okay.
That's what we're gonna do.
Yeah, I say you talking just as long as it makes sense to you, baby. Just talk yourself into it, man. That's so who'd you roll with?
Brandon Hill.
You and Brandon Hill. Okay, so on my board, baby, I got Clayton Tune, the quarterback out of Houston. I got Jonah Tavi, the D lineman, nose tackle cat out of San Diego State. I got Jake Andrews, little center out of Troy. Okay. Also got MJ Anderson, who has MJ in his name, and I also got Charlie Thomas out of Georgia Tech. Notice I said Charlie Thomas because that's my father-in-law's name. So salute, all right? But more importantly, I have my quarterback. You know the quarterback I've been talking about in this draft. The Stetson Bennett. So you know I'm picking Stetson. Stop playing. I just want that championship pedigree, man. Back-to-back natty champ guy, man. All the intangibles, man. Just a go-getter. I want one of them, man. It's good for the locker room. So,
You seem a little too happy about this pick.
Don't do that. Don't do that at all, man. Listen, I don't want beef with Kitty either, okay? I got nothing but love for Kitty, okay? My son loves Kitty, all right? It's all love. I just like Stetson as his clipboard holder. That's all, man. I think Stetson makes my preseason exciting, and I think that he's dope holding the clipboard. There you go.
Got you.
Yeah.
Well, my second 7th round pick, I'm going to do exactly what I said. I'm drafting my backup center.
Let's go.
Brett Nealon.
Let's go.
Out of USC. He's coming from USC. Had to be halfway decent. Actually, if you look at his PFF grades.
Yeah.
2022, 90.2, and 2021, 86.2. He's doing good things out there.
I like it.
Maybe we get Zach Banner, give us some better breakdown on him after we draft him.
Mm-hmm.
Let us know how good he could be for us. But I think this is a solid pick.
I like
we take
that.
Brett Nealon, backup center for us. Perfect.
All right. Oh man.
Oh wow.
Oh, down to my last pick, man. It'd be funny, man, how you seem too excited about that quarterback pickup. Like, man, that's it's making me laugh.
Yeah, for 7th round QB, that
like,
was
man,
man, you're really pumping out your chest.
I was just excited about the fact that that's the quarterback that I specifically, have talked about as my late round guy. That's all. We still need a quarterback. We need a third guy. I just think if I got to pick a third guy, can I, I'm just happy that I got my guy. So, yeah.
It's more a Stetson thing, you're saying?
Yeah. It's not a Stetson versus Kenny. I don't want any more beef out there. You know what I mean? Like, I'm all love. Kumbaya. Okay?
Sure.
Man. So I was looking to see if I could find any of my JMU guys, but I don't want to take that long to find them. Unless, hold on. I got to see if I got to get. Oh, dang, I got no JMU up here. Dang. I ain't looking like I'm getting any JMU action right now, man. So, with that being the case, when in doubt, let's see. Oh, since I can't find any of my JMU guys out there, I will simply add. Man, we did just sign Miles Blanken back, so now I don't need to do that. I was like, I'll just bring another receiver. We don't need to do that then. All right. When in doubt, bring another linebacker because this is the Pittsburgh Steelers, and we know we love our linebackers. So with that being the case, I am going to draft. Where did he just go? Drake Thomas, the linebacker out of North Carolina State, man. To me, man, super athletic, rangy, productive, undersized, yes, but almost gives me Tyler Matakavich vibes. So Can never have enough dudes that are willing to go get it on teams. So that's what I'm rolling with. All right, so a quick recap on yours truly. I had JPJ in the first at 17 overall. Brian Brissy at 32nd overall. Dayon Henley at 49 overall. Then at 80 overall in the third round, Byron Young, the edge rusher out of Tennessee. At 120, I went with Carter Warren, the tackle out of Pitt. At 241, Stetson Bennett. And then at 251, I went with Drake Thomas.
All right.
Who would you roll with, baby?
Skoronski at 1 at 17. He was available. Darnell Washington in round 2 with our first pick at 32. Tight end out of Georgia. Dayon Henley, round 2, pick 49. Eli Ricks, round 3, pick 80. Cornerback out of Alabama. Round 4, pick 120. Jalen Jones, cornerback out of Texas A&M. Round 7, pick 241. Safety out of Pitt. Brandon Hill. Round 7, 251. Brett Nealon, center out of USC.
Let's go.
PFF gave me a good grade.
I like it, man. I like it.
A-.
I like it. I got B on mine. I like it.
Gave me an F for the Eli Ricks pick.
Serious?
A+ for Skoronski. C- on Darnell Washington. A- on Jalen
So you had
Jones.
an F pick?
They gave me Eli Ricks an F.
Yeah, my lowest pick, I got a C for Byron Young. Yeah,
Maybe they grade the early rounds a little bit higher or something.
Oh, yeah.
'Cause they gave me an A+ for Skoronski.
Yeah, I got A- for
and then I got
JPJ.
an overall draft grade of an A-.
I like
That's
it.
with an F for
I
Eli
like
Ricks.
it, though. I like it. That was quality by both of us
I
right
like
there,
my
man.
draft. Yeah, the only thing is that third edge rusher, but we'll figure that out.
Man, trying to think, man, because I got my edge rusher in terms of Byron Young. I got my off-ball athlete linebacker in Dayon Henley. I got me another just special teams type linebacker in Drake Thomas. Got my third quarterback in Stetson Bennett. Got me a backup swing tackle in Carter Warren. Got me some youth in my D lineman room. Got to come in here and learn from Cam, Byron Brissy, and I got JPJ. Yeah, man, I feel good. I feel real good about this. Yeah, hey, do me a favor. Make sure you save your draft, por favor.
Got it.
Yeah.
You want to look at this Aaron Rodgers trade?
Yeah, man, let's tap into that real quick. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And y'all hit that like button, too, since y'all know Moats and Deke, we just finished up our final mock draft 2.0. And I already know y'all
I feel weird about mine. Skoronski, he's we're not getting him.
Man,
We're not getting him at 17.
I could understand that.
I feel weird about it.
We'll see. We'll see.
I would have liked, because my whole thing
Yeah.
was I want to get a corner in round 1.
Yeah.
But Skoronski was there, so I'm not
If
going to
he's
deny
there,
that.
he's there, yeah. That's what
And
makes
that kind of
it
messed up my board a little
Yeah.
bit. It messed up my thinking.
Right.
And then I just
What
went
would
off
happen
the,
if
I
it
went
didn't
off the
happen,
rails and got Darnell Washington too. That's
It
not
could
a
happen, though.
pick for me.
Well, it's not a pick for you, true. But in terms of your
it
board falling the
worked.
way it did, though, it worked. That's what I'm saying.
It's a good draft.
Yeah.
I still like it.
Absolutely, man.
It's just a different one.
Respect. That's what makes it cool about the mocks, man. That's what makes it cool.
All right, here's
like
the
it.
Aaron Rodgers trade compensation. Jets get Rodgers, pick 15 and a 2023 fifth-round pick. Packers get pick number 13, so they swapped their first-round
So they went
picks.
up, what, 5? No, 2. They went up 2 spots.
Two
essentially,
spots.
Right? Yeah.
Yep. And they get a 2023 second-round pick from the Jets,
Okay.
number 42. A sixth-round pick,
Shout out to them 6-rounders.
number 207. I guess that's for 2023.
Yeah, we
A
respect
conditional
6-rounders.
2024 second-round pick that becomes a first if Rodgers plays 65% of the plays. Wow.
So you getting
Jets gave up a lot there. A second and a first, basically.
Yeah, because barring injury, he'll play 65% of them snaps.
Yeah.
Yeah, so essentially, what, 2 first then?
No,
because you moved up.
The pick,
Yeah.
the pick swaps. They both keep their
Yeah.
first.
But
Packers
the
got a
conditional-
second-round pick.
It's the conditional as what I'm talking about.
That's gonna be a first.
Right. So is that just the
Worst
only-
case, it's 2 seconds
Yeah, worst case 2 seconds, best case, or are we saying
and
that
a
backwards?
sixth. Huh?
We're saying that backward. Is best case for the Jets.
Yeah, depending on who you're talking.
Right.
about.
Best case for
Right.
the Jets, worst case for the Packers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
depends on that. Hey, it had to get done at some point. If that's what it took.
Yeah.
Is what it is.
Yeah.
I
don't
think
hate the deal though.
I think that conditional pick should have been if Rodgers came back.
For a second year.
Yeah, I think
agree.
that's what I think it should have been.
Yeah. Because he can play all season long, but then if he's like, all right, I'm done, and y'all done gave up all these assets, you're still in the same position that you were in, this offseason.
Can that be a trade stipulation? This is a second-round pick, but if Rodgers comes back for 2024, it turns into a first. Can you do that? I don't see why not.
Call it conditional. Maybe that's a part of the conditions. I don't know.
Right.
I feel like because
That's what I would have.
makes it different.
That's what I would have wanted if I was the Jets, though.
Because there's no guarantee he's there after this year.
Right, 65% of play. What does that mean? I mean, you
start 12 games this year. You start, 13, 14 games. That's that.
Here's what they're doing. They're kind of bracing themselves in case Rodgers get hurt and then the season goes down the tubes.
Yeah.
That's what they're
so
and that first round picks becomes actually something good. But they're probably thinking if Rodgers plays over 65, it'll be in the 20s or something.
Yeah,
and we could give that up. But if he gets hurt, that first round pick and that second round pick then that 2024 probably gonna be in the top 10. But they'll get the second round pick. At least we can keep the first round
pick. So whatever we need to replace that with,
man, he's rocking number 8 in the jersey swap pick.
Who's that? Why?
Joe Namath said he could rock 12.
So why 8?
It's probably just available.
I was say, what did he wear in college?
He did wear 8 actually at Cal.
8 at Cal. So that's okay.
He did. Okay, so he could do 8 if he wants to kind of respect Joe Namath and not pick 12. But Joe Namath said he'd give him free reins to it.
I mean, Pouncey said that KG could wear 53 too. They don't always work out that way for you though, man. You gotta be careful with that sometimes, man.
A little different here.
Yeah.
A little different.
I'm just perspective, that's all.
A little different. Rodgers, Hall of Famer.
Kendrick, somebody Hall
KG,
of Famer?
Third round pick.
He probably Hall of Famer in his high school, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hall of Famer somewhere.
Yeah.
It count.
He's probably held to high regards at Illinois.
Yeah. It count. Nah.
That's the deal.
Said, no, it's kind of different, though.
That's the deal. Is what it is. We knew it was coming.
Question: is Lamar still out? No. This is good, actually. No, I'm glad you brought this up too, bro. Not you. I just saw it in the chat. Somebody just brought it up in the chat. I saw his name Lamar, or it was on TV. But I wonder for the Jets, do they still look to see how the Lamar situation goes a year from now? Because if Lamar still isn't signed to a long-term deal in Baltimore, say he's only going to play on the franchise tag, couldn't they essentially be right back in that conversation with him again?
Yeah.
Because, like, Rodgers, because he has, 2 years left on his?
3.
3.
What's your bet with Rodgers? I think if you make this move, I think he goes for another 2, maybe 3. I think if you make this move, it is like a multi-year.
I think 2 if they win. 2 if they win. I think if it's another season like how he just had in Green Bay when he first gets to New York.
You're saying if they make the playoffs at least.
Right. They make the playoff, I think he'll stay for 2. I think if it's like a bad scenario where the team looks bad and it looks like I said, that how it was in Green Bay at times, I don't know. I don't think he would stay for that.
He's just another doesn't look right in that jersey candidate for the rest of the time.
Yeah. And we just, erase it from our memories.
I mean, that could be the case, too, even if he does well these next 2 years. Yeah. Because Joe Montana actually played good with the Chiefs.
Right. You got to win a ring, though, with them other teams. Otherwise, it's definitely going to feel weird. We talked about that. The only reason Brady and Tampa don't look weird because he won a ring down there. If he didn't win a ring, we'd be like, Brady, why you,
Peyton wasn't late enough in his career either way. I mean, he
ended
up winning a ring, but he was setting all those passing records, too. Yeah. He was killing it with the Broncos.
Yeah.
Those are some of his best seasons.
True.
Yeah, that one works. He split Colts and Broncos for Peyton.
Because I think Phillip Rivers. No.
Yeah, that one's bad.
Matt Ryan.
That one's bad. Yeah, that's terrible.
I couldn't imagine seeing Eli Manning or Drew Brees in another.
Cam Newton Patriots ain't aging well.
Nah, it ain't. It's not. Who else?
Felt like a good move at the time for both sides.
I'm trying to think who else had another one where it's just like, You
could go old school. I mean, I already brought up Namath. I think he went over to the Chargers or something.
Yeah.
Somewhere out in L. It was
just
one of those LA teams.
Man, take that jersey off you, man.
Franco went to the Seahawks.
Derek Carr.
No, it middle of his career. And he's not iconic enough. He's not. Yeah, he might have better years with the Saints actually.
Man, low key. I respect. I get it. Then dang.
I guess the thing that helps Rodgers is he's going from a green jersey to a green jersey.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not as jarring. These new Jets jerseys do kind of suck though.
You don't like them?
No.
I don't know. I kind of dig them. I don't know. I'm stuck between this Jets jersey and like the Keyshawn Johnson era. Like the all like
those
green
are
with the jet. Like I like that look a lot.
we're not thinking the same. I'm thinking Joe Namath ones. Like those are the. Are we thinking the same thing?
I'm thinking they about similar.
Yeah,
because like the OG, like the old school look.
Right, with the
like stripe
stripes
thing,
up
yeah.
on the shoulder. You were thinking the same thing.
I feel like
okay. I didn't know because I think you're right. They had some weird jerseys in the '90s where,
but it said Jets. Like I'm not tripping.
Right. But I think they went back to those Joe Namath ones.
It was like during that
Stripes on
time
the
frame
shoulder
though. Like
pads.
I remember Keyshawn was. I feel like it was Keyshawn in it.
They were like lime green jerseys.
Yeah,
right?
it was
Light
talking about right. Yeah,
green.
it was like a weird.
Almost
Yeah,
the
it's
one-
like this green.
Yeah.
Not like the
You
not
like
like the
those.
color rush. Not the color rush one. It's like I did though.
You like those? Like
Yeah.
as their best jerseys?
I'm not a Jets guy.
I'm not either.
So
I
it's
think,
like I think that stood out to me the most. That's why.
right. I think the Joe Namath ones. Those are, you know what I mean? How
Yeah.
like with the Steelers and the Packers, like those are.
It's just like an OG iconic.
yeah, just stick with that Jets like OG look. I don't know why they got all these weird stuff.
Well, because when you're
They were
not having
bad.
the most success, you got
They
to do
were
this.
bad. Yeah, you gotta bring some excitement, I guess.
Yeah, jerseys. I told you
That was
man.
the Sam Darnold era.
Jerseys, man.
Doing it out in AZ right now.
Yeah.
I
You
actually
see
like those AZ jerseys. They're
You
not
do?
bad. Yeah.
Hold on, pull it up real quick. Let me see them again.
They're
I
pretty
tell you if I
cool.
look-
They're
yeah.
simple to the point. And then didn't someone else switch their jersey?
I about to say, I feel like I saw somebody else. I think it was it wasn't the Lions. I could have sworn I saw somebody else switch their thing.
Yeah, I like them. Simple. No, these are the old ones.
Those are the old ones, yeah.
Okay. Nope, those aren't them. This is a good little mock-up by someone, though. Yeah, they kind of go like throwback with them, honestly. Hold on. Let me try this again. Wow, we can't. I guess I got to go to Twitter, man.
Twitter's all the info now, man.
Here we go. Here they are.
Kind of give me some Niner vibes with the sleeves, though.
Yeah.
I do like the red jersey, though, with the Arizona across the chest. And then the colorist because it's got James Conner in it.
The black ones.
black's hard.
The black ones look like Ohio State alternates.
Uh-huh.
Honestly, even the white ones do too.
With
the
them stripes
white
on the
ones look like
side.
the away
Yeah.
Ohio State jerseys.
Yeah.
These would have been the ones to go with.
Yes.
The ones with the Arizona
Stripe,
flag on the
flag.
side.
It's like the
couple
OG
stripes.
one. Yeah.
That would have been the better one.
Yeah.
But they tried to kind of emulate that.
A little bit.
I don't mind 'em. I like them better than their old ones at this point. I think
Yeah.
their ones have become outdated. It's weird because I thought the Cardinals jerseys, whenever they first came out,
Yeah.
were like cool at the time.
Well, they were ahead of the time. And then everybody else caught up to it,
Vikings
and they
kinda
never
stole
like
that style.
Yeah, they never like did another one. Right.
All right, let me hit these super chats.
Yeah, let's tap in.
4:48, so we should be on time here. I think it's Joey Weaver. Yeah. He says, I hope we play Jets in the playoffs this year.
Me too. They might get it in the wild card. They can get the wild card over there because it's gonna probably be 3 teams coming out that east. Two, maybe 3. We'll see what the Dolphins do. Right.
That would be fun. The
It
AFC's going to be crazy.
is, bro. It is.
It really is.
So let's see.
I don't think we play the Jets this year. We don't.
Postseason. We'll catch them in the postseason because we'll probably be either the 1 or the 2 seed. Probably, 1 or the 2. Worst case, 3. So we'll be hosting. Yeah. And just come up to us. Come tap that. Yeah. We'll see what's happening.
Sequoia Harris, Rogers got traded to the Jets just now. Check it out. Love the show.
Nah, respect, Sequoia. We appreciate you as well, man. We did get a chance to check that out. And yeah, man, just had a chance to give a little analysis on that thing too, man. But yeah, Ron going to the Big Apple, following in his predecessor's footsteps directly. Shout out. Let's go.
Yeah, it's like becoming your dad.
Like, seriously, the man that you said you didn't know, said this, I don't want to be like this man. Like, boy, you're looking more and more like him now. God, dog.
Wavering on
Hey,
if I'm coming back
bro,
or not.
you are doing everything Farvish. Hey, and Deke, you know what it's setting up for?
What?
2 years. Kirk done.
Saying
Up for you know what it's setting.
Rogers and Jay Jetta is what you're saying.
2 years. Just watch. 2 years. Just watch, bro. 2 years.
Well, it actually should only be after one. If
Chill.
it's
Don't
going
do
off
that.
the
Don't
Favre
do that. Don't do that.
Favre
Don't do that.
timeline, yeah.
Don't do that.
Favre was only with
Don't
New
do
York.
that. Don't do that.
1 year.
Don't do that.
Then he goes to
You
Minnesota.
trying to expedite my dog's exit. Don't do that. Don't do that. Give him another year. Give him 2.
No, I'm just giving you the
Give him
exact
2.
timeline.
He gonna get 2, then it can happen. Yeah. But that's definitely it, though. That is definitely it. It's like, bro, you really did that. Like, yeah.
I think you just do it as a joke at that point, maybe.
I mean, you might as well. I mean,
If
he
things go
trolls the media
south,
anyways.
I think if things go
Yeah.
south in New York this year, I do think you just say,
Just to troll it. Yeah.
let's just go to Minnesota.
Y'all gonna talk bad about me anyways. Let me go over
Do
here
Minnesota for 2 years and
now.
call it a career.
Yeah. He'll definitely be able to win in Minnesota. You see, man, if Kirk cooking like that, man, Aaron Rodgers, he'd be all right. He should have some success.
Jonathan Conkle. Noah is a guy on the Steelers Talk podcast. So he's not affiliated with DK.
Or that other thing. Then it was like another. It was like 3 different shows they was naming. So it's a Steelers Talk, or is it just a Steelers Talk podcast?
I'm not sure.
I don't know either.
Is a guy on Steelers Talk podcast.
Because like, are we considered like a Steelers talk? Like they say we're the Steelers podcast.
I think we're the Moats and Deke show.
That's what I like to say as well. You know, we most deep. That's how we roll. Don't put us in no box. Nah.
Young Poppy Benito. Moats, thoughts on new Cardinals uniforms? Your new Cardinals uniforms, he says.
Did he really say that?
I promise.
I did look. Hold on.
I promise.
Wait a minute. Oh yeah, he did say thoughts on your Cardinals. Wow. When did that? Why are we doing this to me? What have I done? I am innocent, man. I am all on everybody's side. Okay, they're not my Cardinals. They're not. My son likes them, but they're not my team. All right. But they did contribute to the, Moats family pot. So we do appreciate them for tapping the collection plate. So since they did tap the collection plate, I have nothing but positive things to say about them, man. So I love the fact they spelled Arizona the correct way. So I like that. Y'all know my favorite color is red, so I like the red. I like James Conner with his black and red alternate, the color rush. I'm down for that. Low key reminds me of their regular alternates though right now. Because their regular alternate is black on black.
Yeah, the color rush.
Yeah, and they usually do the black helmet with that.
Yeah, they introduced that black helmet this year. That thing was pretty sweet.
I would agree. So I'm not hating on the. I like the unis. Me personally, I think the white with the stripes on the side, still gives me a little bit of the San Fran vibe, and with them being the same,
I guess the
it's kinda
benefit
weird.
for the Arizona jerseys, it's not a benefit. It's just, I guess, the difference between
That's what they're saying. Yeah,
the Cardinals jerseys and the 49ers would be the pants then. They don't
That's
have the
it.
gold pants where they're rocking all white.
right. Because I was like, other than that, I'm like, I just, it'd be like if we switched up something and it favored anything Baltimore, it favored anything Cincinnati, or it favored anything Cleveland, it would just be a little weird. Like, yeah. So that's all. But other than that, though, I think they're straight though. They clean, man.
We really need to get that gold helmet back, and I think
The gold helmet is
all
hard,
you
bro.
do is you throw that on the color rush, and that would be badass. That would
would.
be so badass.
Yes, but at the same time,
Maybe you actually
the
keep
weirdest.
you do the yellow pants with the color rush jerseys.
See, the thing that's weird is this though. I feel like that is all exciting and it looks good, but like for players, man, we love all black.
Different.
And it's like, yeah, we finally have a all black,
Okay,
and that's the one thing that made the color
I
rush
can
so
get it.
unique.
I
to
can,
us.
yeah,
Like,
I understand.
we got all black, so it's like, man, when you start tapping into throwing the goal, it's like, yeah,
Wait, how
it
about
breaks
this?
it up. It's cool.
How about this though? How about this? You rock the all black variation for primetime games,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Maybe on a 1:00 game just to spice it up. Bring out the gold
Yes.
helmet.
I like that idea.
The color rush
Yeah.
jersey, break out the gold helmet. And maybe, like I said, I think the gold pants could work with it too.
Yeah.
We used to do it with the white pants.
Yeah.
But I think the gold pants could work.
See, I like that if it's not the prime time vibe. I'm with you with that. When it's prime time, I like that menacing, all black.
I'm with you
it's
on that. Yeah.
mean. It's
I think you're right.
aggressive. When we come out that tunnel, bro, like that all black just hit different, bro. Yeah. I like that though.
How many times we rock it last year? I think it was only once.
Just once, yeah.
The Bengals
Usually,
game.
yeah.
We need it more this year.
Because we
2
did
times.
we did the block jerseys for Christmas Eve for Franco.
Yeah, those were badass.
Yep.
Again, I really wouldn't mind bringing back those full time.
I mean, I wonder how many years they wait before they switch.
Now is the time.
Yeah.
The changing of eras. Now is
Seriously.
really the time.
Like,
if we
Ben's
keep
going,
going with
yeah.
Pickett for the next however many years,
Mhm.
I guess you just keep it.
Yeah.
And then you switch at that
To
point.
the next guy, yeah.
15, 20 years down the line when Pickett
Yeah.
retires.
Yeah. I'm with you, bro.
4:55 though. You good?
Sound like perfect timing, man. Sounds like perfect timing. Bro, this was a vibe.
Yeah.
Always is a vibe, man. Even though y'all created podcast beef, Deke, other Jacob, Ryan McPherson, y'all started it. Stills Girl 517 jumped on late, but then she saw that I was innocent and all this beef that was being thrown around. So, with that being the case, man, we hope that y'all enjoyed today's show. All right? Remember, positivity, no beef, all love. All love. Okay? We'll be back in the saddle on Wednesday. You know we got to have TG pull up on us. And then Thursday night, we will be doing the watch party right here, man. So y'all don't want to miss that. Definitely tap in. So with that being the case, man, hit that like button on the way out. Subscribe if you have not done so. And we appreciate you for tuning in. And until next time, baby.
Peace.